Hey?
Hey,
Hola.
Moshi Moshi
I don't...
desu.
Yeah, what are you guys talking about? Anyway, oh my god.
What?
The Lich King has joined the chat.
Well,
If
I
every
was just
zombie
talking
in
about
Minecraft
base
is a
necromancy.
Lich King, we are screwed.
Actually, no, because that just means that you were incredibly powerful for a regular ass man.
I
That's
think it
true,
just means
that's
that
true.
fucking Steve is, like we think, a god.
I think Steve is literally like fucking the equivalent of Saitama in the Minecraft universe. Like, he's just super casual and like infinitely powerful.
I mean, he does punch a tree in half.
Like, I mean,
So,
all you gotta do is literally put items near each other, and his sheer force of will scares them into melding into what he needs.
mm-hmm.
yeah, I like to imagine that there's that in the Minecraft world. It's just really in-depth, like crafting, blacksmithing, this whole process and stuff. Like, it works like the real world does. It's just Steve that just knocks stuff together.
Steve
Yeah,
is
no,
a god. Don't mess with
Everybody
him.
else, like, you fucking see the villagers. Like, the villagers, like, they got their hands and shit together. It's because they're rested, dude. Like, they're fucking tired. They've been hammering all day. Steve just fucking looks at his table and, like, instills fear into inanimate objects until they, like, obey his will.
All things.
Must die!
Also, like, Steve has the ultimate bag of holding. Just
Yeah, dude.
I'm just imagine from the villager's point of view. He's like, I was farming the other day and I watched Steve put a mountain in his pocket. Like,
well, right. You just see his whole about to disappear.
like he spent all morning mining it away, and I was like, okay, is he gonna come back with a team or like some kind of method? No, he just like picked it all up and just put it in his pocket.
He couldn't get it all in one round, but for some reason he had a small wooden crate next to him, and then he would open it up, not do anything to it, and then close it, and then go pick up the rest of it.
Yeah, so, I was sitting there the other day, and, I came out to the courtyard, and, there's just a pit to hell now? Like, I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, Timmy's dog fell in the other day, and, I mean, I don't think it's hit the bottom yet. It's just still going, man. And, like, he just goes down and then just comes up. Like, I don't know what's going on, man. Like, he just did this in, like, I don't know, like an hour? He just dug to the center of the world in an hour?
Man, I don't know why he put us on all these mine carts. I mean, we're nice and safe now, I guess.
So
but
messed up.
What is
And then he
that-
stuck me in
that
a small
series of,
room
like-
with someone of the other gender and then threw us a bunch of bread? What were we supposed
God.
to do here?
I'm just saying, all these, like, Minecraft spin-off games, like, what was it, like, Minecraft Legends, where it's, like, almost like an RTS, you should not have been, like, the hero. Like, you 100% should be the villain, because, like, the villager trap spawns and shit, like, yes, I've trapped all my village merchants and shit, like, they're gonna be in these 1x1 cages for the rest of their lives.
So you know how we breathe oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide?
Yes.
And how plants do the opposite. They take carbon dioxide and filter it into oxygen.
Oh my god.
Right? I know I'm giving you guys like the 3rd grade science treatment.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Right,
man.
go.
This is pretty complicated. Can you repeat it one more time?
Yeah. So anyway, I was thinking today, I'm like, what if a person was like locked in a room with like a single plant? Do they die, or does the plant like work it out and then like it equilibrizes?
Oh my god.
For
Now,
one
are we
human
taking
to
away-
survive, it requires 6 trees of conversion.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Just to
so
give
the
you-
conversion rate's not quite as equal. But, I mean, are we taking away the factor of, like, hunger and thirst and everything and just pure oxygen need, or what?
Yeah, I guess, because it's harder to figure out how you get the water into this box where nobody can breathe. Yeah.
Right. So, I mean, if you're taking away all those other factors, then it's literally just like, alright, like, all you need is oxygen to survive, like, here are plants. I mean, even if it's, like, 6 trees, is that, like, ample enough amount of air, or is that literally, like, the bare minimum?
Alright. That's true.
I don't know.
Yeah.
6 trees is enough to supply a human with consistent oxygen without any downgrade or iffiness or Anything throughout all seasons.
Sure.
Is what it's
gotcha.
for.
Now the question is the human capable of producing enough carbon
Yes.
monoxide? Or monoxide,
Yeah.
is it?
Dioxide.
Yeah.
Dioxide, carbon dioxide.
Mhm.
Monoxide, we'd be
For-
killing each other just by exhaling in the same room.
Right. Yes. So, I mean, would they be able to produce enough to satisfy the fucking
The trees?
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as they have more sunlight.
Now I'm just imagining opening just this dark, dank dungeon room that's closed off to everything. Just
With
it's
6
completely
trees.
dark inside. And there's just a naked man breathing on these saplings.
Oh my god.
He's like, please, I don't
He's
want
just
to breathe
crouched.
anymore.
He's just crouched over them, just breathing into the saplings. He's like, I gotta make sure.
That's
they're
like
alive."
that's like a messed up world apocalypse moment right there. You open the door.
Bro,
this
could
guy
you
ha-
imagine?
You just look as this guy. You're just like,
Yeah,
what the?
it's pretty terrifying to
Like,
imagine.
Yeah.
raiders are literally like, alright, you're our slave. Your job is to breathe on these plants non-stop.
Oh my
You
god.
keep going. Like, just breathe, bro. Just put into a room and stuff like that. I love dystopian movies and stuff like that. I always be seeing
Oh,
clips
yeah.
of like the strange things and like I don't know, I love them. They're great.
Anyways, let's fuck shit up.
Yeah, time to die because we have to fight a monster.
No,
maybe.
we're gonna live like cool dudes.
You sure?
No.
I mean, I'm gonna live because I was chosen.
I always have my backup
And
Hey,
we
plan
don't have to
because
you know
I'm-
what?
shoot the beast.
You know what? You'll find someone who's chosen you. The beast has chosen you to live. Then you'll be a chosen one.
All
Yes,
right,
I will be
gentlemen.
I don't know if I'm gentle.
You will all arrive.
I don't know about man.
Okay, Dave. I feel sorry for you. It seems like
Well.
you have an existential crisis. Anyway,
It is Friday.
you guys arrive in a beam of light, and you see that there is a mechanical robot with crystalline gems lighting up. You see that scratched across his chest is Lawrence. He boots
Lawrence.
up. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Welcome.
forget.
Again, I see that all 4 of you have returned. It is great to be. This unit was designated Lawrence.
Well, how are you, Lord?
Lawrence, it's good to see you again.
Yes. I believe you 4 were the ones that named me last round.
Well, I wouldn't claim that I've named you, but I definitely inscribed the name upon you.
Very well. To begin
Ziggy.
over the order of issues or things to take care of. First
You
and
know, Lawrence,
foremost,
because we named you, you're technically our child.
There is a
inquiry.
very
That is
notable
incorrect.
cringe.
I will not pay child support.
Me neither. I think it's disgusting.
Moving along, as I am slightly uncomfortable.
Tears
Good
will go over and
news.
pick up Lawrence like a child, just cradle him in his arms.
I'm gonna need a athletics check to see if you can actually pick this guy up.
Do I have my athletics bonus from my behemoth yet? I don't remember if I do or not. That's a later level, isn't it?
It is.
It's level 5.
We're good. Shit. Back to this. Back to that. Athletics. 18 plus 3 for 21.
You are able to pick him up, but your arms feel very strained from this. He is much heavier than he appears. I suggest you put me down, please,
Well, since you asked so nicely,
as
I'll
my power comes from the
Well.
earth.
You know, I like this way. Keep him up there.
I'm sorry, I wasn't ready for that. Anyways, I'm
Ever.
gonna dump him on the frog.
Dave.
Oh, God.
Athletics.
Yup.
Okay.
Or acrobatics to
Our
dodge.
child.
Oh, or acrobatics? Okay.
Or acrobatics to dodge.
Can I-
13.
Can I
You
use
saw
my
it
tail to try
coming.
and give him disadvantage?
No.
I just want to grab his leg.
Reconnection to ground. Regaining power.
-1.
If
Lawrence
was
relation.
disconnected for another 2.54 seconds, I would have been unable to conjure any more buildings or resources.
Good
It's
know,
good to
know.
stay grounded.
Very much
But,
so.
So what's the hubbub?
So, first and foremost, I wish you all congratulations. His arms go upward and he fires off confetti. We have a visitor. Please come over, Turtle. And then he slowly walks over with his cane.
Oh my god, it's your first sea villager.
I hope so.
Hello. My name is Olaf.
Olaf. Oh,
Hello, Olaf.
Hello? He didn't say Olaf, he said Bolaf.
Olaf,
Oh.
Olaf.
All I heard was bowl, and it made
Oh,
me
ball.
wonder about turtle soup.
I am hungry now.
Oh, I am far too old and quite gamey, to be honest. But if you so
worse.
choose, I guess that's my fate.
No, not you, old timer. We're just thinking out loud.
Oh,
Well, I don't know.
okay.
I thought that was the truth.
Well, I'm a rather successful wizard. A spell
Oh.
went wrong, and I was trapped. But I saw this bottle, and he pulls out the bottle from which was sent downriver, and it said there was people here. I can't tell how happy I am.
Yes, as that was my initiative, I shall explain, if none of you mind.
So I, as the chosen one, deemed it interesting enough to send off a message to gather more of us here.
Yeah, don't listen to him. He's not chosen by anyone. Anyways, I sent that downriver as I'm starting an initiative where there's an underground sort of warehouse, series of facilities that we're going to flood via the river to create sort of an aquatic sector of our village. So I was, as the only aquatic one here, I can't use it all to myself. I was trying to find other people. So I'm so glad you got our message.
Oh, that's fantastic. But I just like to get a little wet, not live in the water.
You don't have to live there. It's an option.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
Your fellow wizard here actually has opportunities for
Wait.
you.
Wait, really quick, because I only just remembered it. Brian, can you zoom out? I want to see the effects of his mold earth. Wait. Your fucking statue is in the water now.
Yeah, that's
fucking
great.
hilarious.
It's gonna be the Statue of Liberty.
I'm
If
gonna
you haven't
go
noticed,
in
Dave,
the
his
water
platform
later.
has dissolved.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah, it
go
has.
into the water later and just start digging with my fucking sword to make it sink awkwardly. Like, only one leg, so it just topples over slowly over time.
What? Wait, you're gonna bring down the statue?
Yes. Very
Perfect, because
discreetly.
I'm gonna
in
make a
night.
bigger one after that.
I'm just gonna keep doing it every time. Like, I don't care
Every
how long it takes.
time.
I'm gonna
This
get
is our
stronger and
cycle.
stronger with my fucking class, and I'm just gonna fucking dig it deeper and deeper. And then it's like, one day, many eons from now, they're just gonna find like 32 different statues, all the
Of
same,
Zigg.
on top of
Yep.
each other. It's gonna be like fucking
I'm down for that.
God, what is that? The fucking Rise of the Apes movie thing. What is that called? Is it just Rise of the Apes?
Planet of the
Oh,
Apes?
Planet of the Apes.
Planet of the Apes. Yeah. It's
Yep,
gonna be like
fair
Planet of the
deal.
Apes when they find the Statue of Liberty in the sand.
Yep. Yep.
Very
Anyways.
well. As you have had a small discussion, would you allow said Turtle Olaf to join?
Absolutely.
You're always a welcome part of the wizard clan, Bolof.
All in
As long as you
favor?
teach me.
Aye.
Aye.
I suppose I have no objections.
Carry on.
That is 4-4. Out of
Well,
game
gonna
to let
teach
you all know he is considered a researcher.
Ah, okay.
Can you research how I can punch people?
He can.
Well, can you teach me your magics?
That's crazy.
And he will now stay at the town hall as he does not have a place to stay quite yet.
I'll dig him a nice little like dirt hole to live in.
There you go.
Fantastic. First order of business completed. Now, moving on, we have 4 objectives to be completed. First is search of supplies. Second is the unsafe water. Third is the smoke signals from the south. And fourth is the vile beast that was reported from the hunter as he went out on his quest.
Well, I heard about this vile beast that was troubling. I don't want the whole place to go into rubbish for what we did.
It will be quite dangerous, but I do think we should get ahead of that and deal with him before it gets nasty.
Yes.
It is fortunate that it is daytime. As the hunter said, daytime is where it's its weakest.
Well, we should do it before it turns dark then.
All in favor of this quest?
Aye.
Aye.
2 for, and 2 withheld.
I'm sorry, I definitely just disassociated. What happened?
We're
There-
going to go fuck up that creepy monster.
Cool. I'm on board with that. Tyrus nods.
Okay. So that is 3 for, and 1 withheld.
We'll go. Whatever.
Very well. That is 4 for the quest. He has been spotted to the north. Follow the river. You should find him. Maybe. Best of luck.
Maybe we'll get lucky and he'll be the source of the foul water. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Yes.
I can
you're
just
smart,
imagine
Gruck.
how a
Ah.
beast like that would befoul the water.
Well, I mean, there's many, mutilation, could be its feces, it could be multiple. There's many things that go into to making water foul. But really, you want to just make sure the pH balance is right, and so you can really get in there and enjoy your time. I'm rambling again. Water's
Yeah,
kind of my thing.
let's not let the tourists know about this.
I bonked the frog on the head with the flat end of my sword.
My head has been bombed.
Well, you know what's also funny? Maybe I might have 400 gold with this somehow, some reason for eating everything. Hopefully.
You know what? Call it a hunch. I think it might have 600 gold.
I think its head would make a most fine trophy.
Who knows
for the
though?
future
That's
arena.
no one could ever know such a thing, right?
Right.
Before we go on with our adventure and stuff, I would like to check on the status of the update for the other bot we brought up that I adorned with my my demon skull.
Updating process. 79 of 1,416.
I really hoped it was 69. Can you make it 69? That would make me feel better.
Update error. Reversing back to previous updates. Trying update 69.
Thank you. I really
Alright.
appreciate it.
Nice.
I like to imagine that if they have like a little like screen like for displays anything,
God.
it just says nice.
Just smiles.
69 has failed. Moving back 1. Update 67.
Wow. This
Moving
has
on
been a
Rip.
long time.
Well,
It
worth
goes
it.
to 67. Oh, sure. I don't know if that's how math works in this world, but okay.
Like you might have to give it a kick. Maybe it might go up higher.
So if you went back 1 and it was 2 in our world of stuff, does that mean that our gold is actually like double the
No.
amount of what we actually have?
No, it's just this unit is really fucked up.
Do we need to talk to the hunter?
We could get an account from the hunter as to what it may look like further.
I
Could
suppose.
be useful. But we want to go quick. If they said it's weaker in daylight, we don't want to burn it all.
I agree. Quick in the gun. We have to be good cop and bad cop on him.
I'm gonna eat the sun and then barf it onto the monster.
So you guys go visit the hunter within his shack.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god, no.
So I leap across the river. Thanks.
Oh no.
You guys.
I just walked through the bottom of the river.
Okay,
No,
and
and-
Chuck,
Chuck, what do you do, buddy? Mold or...
I hope you understand you're gonna flood our
How are-
entire fucking village.
are you just walking straight?
Because
Can you at least make it so it's like a bridge that goes over, not like a dam?
He's a simple-minded
He
fellow.
he doesn't care. He's just raising the dirt high enough for him to walk across.
God. Jesus. Cool. So who
So-
votes that we make a sub-village away from the river?
It's already
I
on the left
mean-
side. We're safe. It's just
The river might end up ceasing to exist as more of this goes on.
No,
We
I'm
might
making
have
the
a
change
pond.
every time.
I hate this so much.
You know what you guys gotta do? We gotta start building bridges with our wood.
We're not...
Why? I don't need to fucking walk over things.
I mean, if we want to fucking keep this how it is, yeah, because the bridges are gonna make it so we don't have to do this anymore.
I mean, I intend on making a giant like coliseum like way above ground and stuff. So I mean, I'm just gonna leap off of that to go places.
Knock
So
knock.
we're gonna knock on this guy's door.
Hello?
Hey, yo, what it do, cuz? You got that report?
This is the sheriff. Open up.
Sheriff?
This is your
What?
chosen one. Please come out and give us more info.
We're
Yes,
going to
here's
hunt
the chosen
this beast you met.
Oh, you're gonna hunt the beast. He slowly opens the door, and you see just his eyes peeking out. The beast? The horrid beast?
Yeah, that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what can you tell us about it? Where's it at?
You
What's it
all
look like?
know no fear. You
That is
don't
correct.
know.
I am the chosen one.
Yes. We.
It's
No fear in us.
I've only caught a glimpse of it from distance.
Yeah.
What I said the other day was most of what I know. The only other thing that I could really remember was it smelt foul.
Ah, foul beast, foul water, ah.
I'm gonna drown you in that foul river.
All these.
Good luck, I guess.
I see.
There was I would have stood no chance. I know that.
Well,
It's far
Yeah,
too
far.
powerful for myself.
it's four of us versus one of it. What could possibly
Maybe
go wrong?
maybe we'll bring back a trophy for you.
Yeah.
For him, that's going to my coliseum.
Well, whatever.
I would help you, but I can't. I am far too scared of fighting such a thing. I
I
apologize.
don't think any of us expected something of so mundane.
Well,
Leave it to us. I am your chosen one, after all.
Look, we have an autognome. You said it goes after the living, right? So it wouldn't go after the autognome right here. That's not living. And no offense.
most things don't need to eat me.
That might be your saving grace then, to run. It won't give chase on you.
So you're the scout.
I hunt small prey to feed those I hold at least dear.
I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about the autognome. He's our scout now.
I thought you said you
Uh.
hunted small prey, not deer.
I see. I do wish you chosen ones on your most eager endeavor.
No,
I just
sorry,
hope you return in one piece.
sorry to interrupt. It's chosen one.
Yes,
just me.
Here is the
He's
chosen
going
one.
to slowly close the door, and then you're gonna hear latch, slide latch, locked, and then a large furniture moved in
Man.
front of the door.
We have a lot of old people in this town.
Dave, should we do the thing where we extort the fuck out of him like we did that one time with that one mayor
God.
I did in your campaign?
I don't think this guy
No,
has any money.
no, we shouldn't. Everyone here is broke and poor.
Yeah, exactly. We could be less broken
Well,
for.
time to go and kill some monster.
Alright, we're gonna go monster hunting.
Yep. We're gonna have our Autono go in the front line because
Yeah, I don't mind.
I guess you could say that we're doing a Monster Hunter episode.
Anyways, I punched the fucking frog.
So
in
where's
the
we
face.
need a great sword. We need
lethal
some...
damage.
I pulled a giant greatsword out of my
Oh
back
my
pocket
God.
that is the size of 3 of me.
And we need to like kill a
So,
random
like,
number
a
of
long
smaller
sword.
things to piss off the big thing.
Yes.
Exactly. And we had to chase that big thing through 3 different area codes.
Correct.
Anyways, I'm just gonna leap after him. I'm just saying,
You sound like you use an insect glaive.
You're
You just fly
horrible.
up in the air and just go boom.
I would never be such trash.
Oh yeah.
When it was originally introduced, it was pretty sick.
What
Pretty
about
much
Every iteration
samurai.
after that.
Are
It
you
must,
being
it must
switch-ass
suck.
kind of person?
It must
use
suck
the
being a
great
meat bag.
I'd like using the great sword, or I used to use charge blade before World, but then like World was like, yeah, we're gonna add all these extra convoluted steps to it, and like just make it a whole extra job. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go with the box stick.
The sea is beautiful, or the lake is beautiful here.
Still
So
a
I
river.
punched the wizard in the face.
River.
I keep lagging every
Just
now and then.
like his mind. Somebody just told him.
Anyone who has a passive perception of 13 or higher.
Ah,
Is that anyone?
It's
No.
me.
Not me.
not me.
So
So,
it's only me.
Gruck, you're able to see the ruins in the far distance. You are also able to see a skull of a very large beast. It seems to
Hey,
be
Terry,
protruding
yo.
some purple
That's my
goo.
cousin.
Hey, Tyrus, you like big skulls, yeah?
I wouldn't say I have any
Mhm.
quite, penchant for them, but every now
Well-
and then one deems an interest, I
Well, you
suppose.
remember that one skull you brought back? What about one that was like 3 times its size?
Ooh.
Also, it's
yeah.
like oozing some weird purple liquid that's probably the reason why the water's foul, if I had to guess.
Yeah. See.
At this
Also,
point, can I
oh yeah,
notice
there's some
skull?
ruins and some bullshit up there too.
Gotcha. Well, I'm curious. Maybe the beast is the skull all along.
I'm sorry, Chuck, but you're curious?
What?
You're curious?
How do you wish to proceed?
I leap forward.
I follow him by also leaping
Follow.
forward.
And then while they're still trying to make their movements, I'm gonna leap again.
Lol.
Every time he moves, I
Okay,
follow him in the same
so-
fashion.
I'm just walking along, so I thought they wanted me to scout, but whatever.
No, that was the wizard.
Well-
I want to beat the shit out of this beast with my own hands.
As you guys
Yeah.
get closer, you're able to pick up a rather foul stench. You're also able to see multiple dead bodies and birds near the skull.
Look,
bird
gold more
Around, or do
possibilities.
they look like they've been dying?
They are dead. If you give me
Cool.
let's say a medicine, you might be able to determine how they died.
That's a fucking.
Or a
yeah,
nature. I'll take either or.
Oh,
think
well, that's
I,
a
as
nat
well-
20 on my fucking medicine roll, so we'll go with it.
Don't know.
You're able to tell that they did not die naturally. As a matter of fact, they died just because they got near the skull.
Cool.
The pattern of the
That's for
corpses-
the nature. Anyone with
Yeah.
a high enough medicine can tell that the bodies
I got a nat
have been long dead and they died in a battlefield.
Is a 14 high enough to note that?
No.
Yep.
I needed
Oh, I
a
don't
17
know.
or more.
Okay.
Damn it.
The pattern of these corpses indicates that proximity to the skull may be dangerous.
I see. I
I've
see.
noticed signs of a struggle as well, and it appears that they've died upon this battlefield. So.
Well, I can't speak for anything, but if the liquid is poison related, I can always go, as I has no effect on me.
You know, you make a good
I
point.
don't know.
Lead.
May I make a request of you to step
Of
forward?
course.
Thank you kindly.
Uh-huh.
These
I will,
newfangled robots.
I will
and-
toss a gold
Mm-hmm.
his way for his willingness because I know he
All
operates
right.
on money.
That's good shit. Thanks.
That's good shit. I like to imagine you don't even use it for its monetary value. You just like you eat it, like
No,
stick it in your mouth, and you're like, that was really good, thank you.
he sticks it into a grinder that turns it into just like dust, and then he just fucking like shoves it into his ventilation shaft and just.
No,
Oh,
no.
that's good shit.
As you should know, the purpose of money is to determine your value as an individual.
Yes, agreed.
Go ahead, look a corpse over there.
Oh,
bro.
that is a fantastic standpoint for a money guy.
Yeah.
I
I-
value
Oh,
brawn in
proceed.
battle and valor. He values money. This is great. We're just go with it, man. You know what? Let's team up together with my Coliseum and have great cash prizes in battle and valor.
Yes.
How
Telling
do you
you, that's
Oh,
proceed?
anyway, I
forward.
walked ahead, and is there anything
The
that
stench
changes about the
Corpses.
environment?
gets
okay, there's
worse
stench.
and worse and worse. As a matter of fact, as you get closer, the crystals start to give off a slight gas.
Okay.
So I started blasting breath weapon. Blah!
This is the time where I'm just gonna firebolt a pile of crystals.
Oh.
From a 20-foot distance like that. That's fine.
Okay.
Yep.
Roll to hit.
Roll to shit.
I'm gonna step away and call
well, that's
maintenance
not
people
gonna
really quick. I'll
hit.
be right back.
All right,
Though
I'm
it
gonna
was
miss
a stationary target, you missed past it, hitting the water. It sizzles a little bit, but you see that the steam off of it is not of clear white. It's of purple tint.
you. Oh no, it's Dookie water.
Mm-mm.
It's that blue water splashback.
Oh, do I have? Let me see if I have anything good.
Got a sword. I can hit it.
You don't really have. I don't really
can
have
smack
anything right
the
now.
I have a water skin, so I'm gonna dump out my water skin and fill it up with river water here
Oh
for
god.
analysis later.
I see.
Okay.
This could actually prove to be a valuable resource.
Okay.
All right. So I will make a note of that. Luke, river tainted water.
Luke with the puke bottle.
Yep.
All right.
Hmm.
What are you gents? You going to proceed with him? Hang
I'm
back.
definitely hanging back until he gives me the all clear.
Okay. Luke, what is your next move?
I'm gonna inspect the body on the right. Yep.
Are there any waifus in the area?
So, give me either investigation, medicine. What are you trying to find from it? A history can tell you what happened previously.
Yeah. All right. I'll try history. Well, that's find anything.
You will not be able to
Okay,
tell how
I'm
he
just
died that way.
Yeah.
And what transpired. If you had the spell Speak with Dead, that might help.
No.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, we gotta just clean up this mess somehow. Hmm.
I mean, if you get them all into a pile, I can hit him with my breath weapon.
I'll just look back and be like, you can come up at least this far, I think.
I suppose I will advance that far.
Well, alright. I shall go there too.
Did I leap? I wasn't looking. I better been a leap.
Dave?
David said he was
Dave
being
said
Oh,
he's
he's
stepping
gone.
away to
Okay, he'll
talk
just
to-
move forward then.
No.
That's fine.
Okay.
Hmm.
As you can see, there's this gas coming off, emitting from the crystals. It may be the cause of the deaths, but I'm not certain about that yet.
Can I discern what type of crystal this is, or from history, or something like that?
Sure.
Possible?
Give me a nature though.
Oh, nature.
Just give me your
what
change
for?
to it.
20.
You were able to tell that these crystals hold the power of poison within them.
Oh, this is an opportunity indeed.
If harvested correctly, could be made into poisoned weapons.
That's hot.
Well, it's a grand opportunity to be able to take these crystals for more, lethal means. Obviously, they'll break them through, and that looks like it's not going to be easy. I'm going to go to the small crystal on the left side. Can I attempt to try to do an arcana to absorb the crystal?
Well, first things first, Chucky.
Yep,
You're not immune.
I know. I would have to take the risk.
You're gonna take this risk. Give me a con.
Oh boy. My name is Ziggurat! Which is a 19, con.
You were able to hold your breath well enough to make it to the crystal.
Yep.
And then I told a funny joke and he started laughing and inhaled nothing but poison.
As you get close from the crystal, the skull makes a noise.
Oh shit, I'm drawing my sword.
Oh, I can see how it's going.
What? Huh? Whatever. Who said that? As you look back, or like trying to focus.
Come,
Try to absorb the crystal.
Ooh, hey, come close.
What the heck? Is this my cousin or something? He's gonna absorb it anyway.
Alright, give me a roll.
Is there a stone or anything nearby?
I'm gonna I need to.
Give me investigation. I need a 9.
For my stone searching?
Yes.
Okay, I'm back and pretty unhappy, but let's do this.
Okay.
I'm sorry, bro.
Alright.
I got
What
a
do you
15.
want?
15, you're able to find a
And-
few stones.
Okay.
And then-
I will hold on to them and ready to chuck them over towards the voice if nothing comes of Xerath doing things.
So I'm absorbing.
I'm gonna approach the larger pile of stones, and I'm gonna begin trying to take or move them.
Gotcha.
And I'm
Okay.
doing this without breathing because I don't have to.
Yep, that's
Yep.
fine.
All right, I'm doing my attempt here.
Talk
Sorry,
about
I was trying-
privilege, bro.
19. But yeah.
So, Jackie,
Yes.
the crystal emits a power. The power then absorbs into you. You are now able to cast poison spray.
Hey, there we go. Nice.
Spoopy.
All right, I'm getting out of here before I choke from this stuff.
Don't run.
What is? So wait, there's something that's making him choke. Is it like poisonous? What is it?
I have determined that these crystals do give off poisonous. They are of poisoned powered.
Oh, cool! I'm gonna go mess with them. I'm gonna go touch all up on them. Try and grab whatever's there. What do I gotta roll?
Since you are immune to poison, you don't have to roll anything.
Cool.
Anyways, I throw the stone at the frog's head while he's harvesting.
It has no, you get no reaction.
Wow, he doesn't even like my abuse anymore? I thought we had such a great
It
relationship.
thunks into my head, and all 2 of my brain cells are still there. So
So you guys are
What?
starting to harvest the crystal, and the mummering, however you want to call it, mumbling. Let's go with that. The mumbling, the noises, the voices, however you want to call it, start to become a little more aggressive. You start to hear growls, snarls, clacks,
I will
clatters.
Throw a rock.
can I growl back?
A rar.
Ooh.
Don't come to me. I come to you then. And from the skull emerges a head with bright red eyes, decaying flesh. A large beast emerges from below. I come for you. Become part of it. All of it. This giant wolf looks nothing as you would have assumed. It is all corpses, moving, shifting. Some even appear to
what
be...
this thing is called, but I know what it is.
Some things seem to be almost looking alive with the way it moves.
Yeah.
We're in initiative.
That's hot.
I don't know what you're called, but I know what you are.
I don't remember penetrating initiative like this, but I'm glad I did. 19.
Corpse mound? No, I don't think it's a corpse mound. Maybe it is. If it is, we're fucked. I want that noted.
Zigg 16. Gruck
I will
is
neglect
7.
any further research, though, because that's cheating.
Z, you got a 13. There you are.
Yes.
And then I need...
I got a 7.
Oh, he's a 6. That's bad. Okay. So,
Is it Tyrus?
it is
Tyrus
Tyrus get to go first.
Why do I like almost always get to go first as well? Alright, where is the wolf thing at again?
It is climbing out of the
Oh
skull.
shit, I literally thought that was like part of the fucking world. Holy shit, that blended in really well with my eyesight. Alright, that's big, huh?
It's massive. And it's made
Okay.
of corpses and skeletons in the shape of a dog.
Should I try to chuck one of the stones into what appears to be an eye?
You can try to do so.
Okay. Am I making an attack roll? What am I
You
doing?
very much are.
Okay. So D20. I don't know if there's any modifiers that go with that. So I'll just roll that flat. That's an 8.
You
Base.
throw the stone and it hits the target, unbeknownst to you, but it doesn't affect it. It seeps into the eye and a new one grows above it.
Yeah, we're fucked. Everything's fucked here. Cool. Okay, so I see there's 2 more crystals over there on like the main thing near the skull, right?
Yep, there's also a lot
So-
more on the skull itself.
I would like to leap over to the left of my character and get onto that section of land if possible.
What's your leap?
So it's fucking whatever the boots of striding and springing do.
Up to 48 fucking feet if he does a
Yeah.
long jump.
Yeah.
So your
So
walking
you move
speed
the
becomes
10 and
30
then-
unless
okay.
walking speed is higher. Your speed isn't reduced if you're encumbered or wearing heavy armor. In addition, you can jump 3 times the normal distance, though you can't jump farther than your remaining movement would allow. Which, I don't know, I feel like that part's dumb, but yeah. Cool.
Okay, I don't know if this will work or not.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. After you is Doug.
Good.
From the far reaches, you hear a voice. A voice that's very crackled and seems to be, how to word this, frightened, excited too, to put it in it. You hear him yell, "Doug will save you! Please, don't, you need to not!" From behind, you see him run. He's going to throw a vial at the giant beast in front of you, and it will not land on him, but from said vial breaks and emerges a large skeleton. You see it is falling apart, though. Doug says you need to run! Need to run! This way, this way! Now it's Ziggurat.
I trust Doug.
Does he look like a fellow wizard? From
He's
my
wearing a
distance, can I-
wizard hat, but
I
he
know.
has a skeleton face.
Yeah. Ah, a compatriot of mine. Yes, yes, yes. I will mold Earth.
You... Fuck. Wait, what's the casting time of Mold Earth? Hold on, hold on.
Crap, it's a minute, isn't it? I can't do that every turn, you know. Oh, crap.
So Chucky,
I
if
can't-
you so choose to do Mold Earth, you're moving only 5 feet, buddy.
I can't.
Do it, you won't. No balls.
It's just consistent.
won't-
So that's
you won't
1,
stick to
2,
your
3,
character.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 turns that you don't take a single action except Mold Earth to get across this river.
You won't stick to your character tropes. No balls.
Oh, God.
You said no balls, now you gotta do it.
Han baguette.
Oh, my God. You know
Brought
what?
it on yourself. I stuck to my
it's-
character tropes. I leaped across the river.
He is going to cast.
Please say
Hold
Mold
up.
Earth. Please say Mold Earth.
Old Mirth.
Hold.
Bell. Oh, God darn it.
Man,
We shall
what was
now
he?
start with his mold Earth plan. So, there we go, Brian. I'm doing one at a time.
Okay.
Respect this. I might try to, I'm gonna, shovel some dirt over into the river.
Thank
My soul.
you.
Got you.
Z.
All right. I'm going to move to the north, and yeah, up and to the right, and right there. Okay, and then I'm going to fire a flame bolt into this thing.
Oh, Z is truly a brave soul.
But I
We can't
miss,
rebuild him.
probably.
You are unable to hit him. It hits the flesh, and the part that catches fire just falls off. It seems unaffected by your
Alright.
damage.
Yeah. I'm done.
Alright. Gruck.
Grok long tongue. What am I
Gonna
gonna do?
go lick it. Go make it lick.
You know, balls, you won't become
you see,
one with it.
I would, except if it, because there's two options. Option one, it's not what I think, the thing that comes to my mind, and I can go lick it. Option two, it is the first thing that came to my mind, and that is not safe right now.
All right.
Pussy, don't metagame.
I'm trying not to.
What are you talking about? The
so
way
I'm
this
trying
whole
to-
thing is structured is your god may give you a revelation on how you should act.
Well,
Gruck. I speak down before you, my chosen. Don't fuck with that thing.
My divine intervention. I'm gonna try and interrupt that divine signal, and yeah.
well.
Unfortunately,
yeah,
you didn't
Gruck's
do it
gonna
while
go-
he was saying it.
Gruck's gonna go to the man who says come this way, because that seems safer. So I'm gonna jump across the river and run that way.
How far can you move?
You're not gonna leap.
35 feet. Well, leaping is part of the jumping.
God.
I don't know, man. Jumping and leaping, two different things. No.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, you fuck boy. Your life's in danger.
Gonna attack the skeleton.
It fully
That's-
climbs out from the skull and goes to strike the skeleton. He will try to bite it and claw at it twice. One of those will hit. Fantastic. And that's going to be a
Uh,
claw.
Silvery barbs to keep this thing alive.
Oh, okay. He already rolled at disadvantage.
Oh no, you still have to re-roll it though.
Still have to
Yeah, no
reroll?
matter what.
Alright, let's
Yep.
see if the 14 changes. It does not.
Well, rip. Okay.
That's unfortunate. Alright, so that skeleton's going to take 9 damage. It is a large behemoth.
I'm also a behemoth.
Alright. So with that, it kind of crackles and shifts and moves awkwardly and goes, "Where you going? Come back." After that, we're back to Tyrus.
How
large
far is the
behemoth.
distance to
That's
the?
not what I think it was then.
How far is it from me to like the edge where Frogman is?
20 feet.
I don't think I'd have enough room to jump over afterwards.
So you just want to move to the edge?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I'm gonna move to the edge near Gruck, and I'm gonna ready my reaction that if that thing tries to go after anybody that's not the skeleton, then I'm gonna hit it with my breath weapon.
Fair enough. Do it that way.
And that will end my turn.
Doug must save, Doug must save, Doug must save, Doug must save! He's gonna blast it. Blast it again.
Wow.
Well, that blasting.
Maybe
It
we should
shot
kill it
2
now, guys.
Eldritch blasts. And they're both 2d, so that's 40, 51, 57 damage.
This
My
is just
Wow.
Doug's
God,
patron.
Doug.
Doug's just trying to rein in his patron, that's all it is.
Yeah, well.
Side question, about how far away is this little area that we're in from town?
You are about maybe 45 minutes from town.
Cool. I'm gonna keep track of this area because seems like a prime spot to mold some earth into an arena with the dragon skull.
That's if I'm alive after this. My dedication to the mold earth play here.
Hey man, you gotta play your character.
Zig, it is
Listen.
you.
Alright, first before I do anything, this situation is going to be a timer, so I'm going to cast Hideous Laughter on it.
What kind of save is it?
A wisdom save. A creature of your choice you see within range perceives everything as hilarious and funny and falls into laughter as well. You must do a wisdom save and becoming incapacitated and unable to... Oh, screw that. Silvery bars that. Oh my god, what are these rules?
I'm sorry, Chucky. It was a good play.
Yeah.
It just wasn't in your favor.
Yeah, this is really bad. Oh,
Now you're stuck because you had to do your bit.
yeah. You know what?
Will
Smart
Ziggurat
in
get
your
a divine
tropes.
intervention
Do you
that tells him
do
he
you feel
can
like you're-
swim?
you're out on a ledge?
Yeah.
Alright, after
This is
you
pretty
is Z.
This is pretty rough.
All right, Z's gonna shoot another firebolt at it.
Go for it.
Rip.
Man,
Well,
our-
now I'm just gonna do what I have to do in this case, and I'm just gonna walk straight into the water. I'm gonna walk 30 feet through the water.
Holy crap.
I think,
None of you
Yep.
go through.
I think you guys just need to ritual sacrifice yourself for me.
I have one plan, and it's just gonna be...
Explosive.
No, I know what I gotta do.
Gruck.
Gruck is going to continue across the river, leaping once again
That's hot.
to go meet up with this wizard man.
You see, it is a full skeleton, undead, wearing a wizard hat and black robes.
Where's your skin?
Doug never had skin. Doug must protect all he can.
You
Doug
were
made a
born
grave
without-
mistake.
You
Pun
were
intended.
born without skin? That seems like brutality for your mother.
Doug will protect all, regardless of intelligent level.
You know, I could tell you've insulted me, and I am the chosen one.
A rock comes flying from Tyrus at Frogman's head.
Well,
You know, no, honestly, no. It's not even from Tyrus. A rock comes flying from the sky. It's a divine intervention.
oh God. Okay.
It lands near a pile of rocks
Smite.
that happen to fall over and says, "You smell."
All right, so we're at the situation. This really sucks. Couldn't even
Alright.
capacitate.
So
Y'all wanted to do this.
before the dog, I forgot on Doug's turn, this thing's supposed to go. The Juggernaut swings its blade and misses horrendously. I am sorry. Juggernaut, rest in peace. Now it's this one. Change. Target.
Oh my
Oh.
God.
Oh, okay, cool. So
How did it
that-
move? Did it jump across or did it? What?
It just ran through the water.
So
Water
before
does
you
not
go
impede
on, my reaction is going to take effect because he's targeting someone else. So get down to my breath weapon.
Does your breath weapon have that reach? That's pretty far.
I'm looking right now to check it and see what's up with it. So
Shoot.
from where it was, how far was it from where it was to me?
30 feet.
Cool. So the second it would start moving from that position is when I'd be firing, which is still within range. So it needs to make a 12 dex save.
It will not.
Okay, so it is taking 2d sharks damage, which is going to be 8 damage.
Does the skeleton have to make that check too?
Skeleton's dead.
Oh, it's actually dead. Okay.
That is why I'm using this reaction to do my thing, because I set up that the second it started to go after any other target that was not the skeleton, I would fire the breath weapon off. So, you know, some black and blue lightning comes whizzing out of my mouth in pure energy and just... and probably doesn't really affect the fuck out of this thing.
Nope. Most likely not.
It goes up to you, Chucky, towering over you.
I'm
It
gonna use
makes-
Portent.
Use what?
Portent to make it a 7 before he rolled. So his attack roll is a 7 right now.
Alright, and then the second claw attack.
Portent and Honda. Well, actually, never mind. I was about to say it, but
You were lucky.
7 again.
Both attacks missed, as it seems
Okay.
to have a hard time seeing within the sunlight.
Oh shit.
Don't
Hey,
run.
yo.
Don't run. You're with me now.
we'll see.
Alright. After him is Tyrus.
Alright. Can I leap across? Yeah, he did, so I'll leap across. I guess, if possible, can I try to either use, like, some of my armor or my scales or my sword to, like, point light into this thing's face? It's quite a distance, so, I mean...
Yeah, that's... You're trying to send light 60 feet off of you as a reflection.
Okay. Yeah, I figured as much.
That'd be really, really hard.
Cool. Anyways, so what do we want our memorial to Ziggurat to be?
Yeah.
Nah, we're gonna live.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna live. Not him.
Otherwise, my great nephew will be coming to avenge me.
Alright. Is it my turn,
Instead of
Brian?
my turn.
After Tyrus is Doug.
Oh, Doug.
Oh no,
Doug.
oh no. I can't touch water, Gotta save though. After. Oh no, my blasting's not working. Doug must save, but too far. Water scare Doug.
All right.
Go, my beast, maybe you could save.
You're
And starts
literally a
trucking
skeleton,
through.
but you're afraid of water?
Makes sense. I believe it. God,
It will hit.
That's a big ass Burmese python.
It crushes the crystal as it's walking through and hits the foul beast before you.
Nice. Is it distracted by it right now?
It does turn its eyes towards what hit it last.
Perfect. I'm casting invisibility on me, and I'm tiptoeing away from it. I'm going to the right side. I'm going to the right side, trying to go. I'm gonna go up the river. Just, I guess.
Up the river? Like you're gonna go in between these two behemoths fighting and just be like...
No, that would be epic though if I could get through there like that. I'm going around the way. Yes.
Makes me think of Javi punching the giant without Josh underneath him.
So yes,
Alright.
I'm going around, and I should be safe from.
So
with invisibility.
15, yeah, okay, we'll put you about there. So long story short, I will need a...
Con
He
save for being in the poison.
He does have tracking via smell, so I will need a stealth check from you.
Well, he knows.
He knows you by smell, not by location, though.
Gotcha.
So he will have a very hard time tracking you, but he knows your general direction.
Gotcha.
Because he still needs to see you to attack you. Anyway,
Uh-huh.
Z.
I emerge from the water, and I pull out my crossbow, and I rotate it, and it flips around. The barrels are like spinning, and I'm gonna fire a shot off. No
Man.
good.
We've been
It
having
pierces.
shitty rolls this round.
Pierces
Ugh.
the body of the beast, and you see its eyes kind of turn to where the direction was the hit.
Good luck.
Must kill, must
That's
kill,
not
must
damage,
kill.
though, right?
It's not damage, no.
Okay.
All right, after you is Gruck. Oh, Dave!
Gruck.
Sorry, I apologize. I'm going to look at this man next to me and say, so what now? I'm over here.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you're saying.
I want to. I'm asking Doug, like, hey, where do I go now? Like, what do you want me to do?
Oh, okay. Well, you just said I'm here. Oh,
Wait, I'm
hi,
literally saying that to Doug. How
Oh,
I-
well, Doug needs to protect you, so stay behind Doug. Doug will save.
Doug, I don't. Maybe we got off on the wrong. I'm the chosen one. I don't need that.
Oh, very well, Chosen One. Doug will protect Chosen One. Please stand behind Doug. Please. Doug must save you.
You know what? Go for it, Doug.
Well,
I'm just gonna ready an action, I guess. If it comes after me or whatever, I'm gonna punch it in the face.
Okay. All right. After Gruck will be Dog. Lost target. Need new one. Going for them. Need two.
oh,
Charges
that's
right through.
Reaction!
Your reaction may happen. The skeleton tries to attack as it leaves. 15 will
I like
hit.
this die better now.
Does it attack me? Do I get my reaction?
Yes.
Does a 15 hit?
Yes. A 15 does hit.
Yes! 7 damage, and although it is a minimal chance,
Wait,
how's it feel about my poisoned fingies?
There is no effect from poison.
I
rip.
knew it!
You're just like, well, this sucks.
I have punched it.
This is
Thus
one of
my
those
reaction
moments
comes
where
to a
someone goes,
close.
"Yeah, we're gonna have a one shot through the graveyard," and you go, "I'm running poison."
Listen, I
Well-
wasn't banking on the point. You're the one that put the poison in my brain.
You should.
You're like, oh, you're gonna be like a grappler monk, and I was like, that's awesome. Yeah, I should do that. I haven't.
You
It's
did?
literally had no effect whatsoever at all. Period.
You didn't
That's
have to take
rogue.
my idea, you know.
I thought it was a good one, and then you ruined it.
Listen, we'll fight something that is alive someday.
Yes.
It's when me and Tyrus finally comes to blows when it will get its use.
I mean, we'll see. I doubt it, but we'll see.
All right. Are you ready for the attacks, Gruck?
No, do it.
Oh, that one's gonna miss. Oh, there was a 20 in there. And then the last claw attack. You were lucky. So that
Is it
is.
rolling at disadvantage?
Wait. Yes, it is because it's in daylight. Hold on.
Oh, right,
Gruck,
right,
what's your
forgot,
AC?
forgot.
17. Ah, shit. Yeah. Okay. You're barely gonna make it out of it. It tries to attack, but the water and sunlight prevents it from seeing you correctly. It scratches along the sides of the bank, missing your small body. Join.
Can't touch me. I'm too moist.
Moist join.
Look, guys, I'm kind of
Tyrus.
useless because I use all my spell slots.
Oh, well, that's me. Tyrus here. Mush says. I'm gonna get up in range and I don't know. I guess swing at one of its legs. Is a leg within range?
Its legs are in the water still.
Okay, so
Stop
I guess I'll just
grabbing this.
swing at its face. I don't know. What
Yeah.
can I hit?
Its body is near. You can just swing at it.
Swing, wing.
Like,
It's gonna be a 23 to hit.
That will hit.
Cool. That's 11 damage, and then I feel scared. So let's just I don't know, action surge or whatever it's called. Yeah, action surge.
oh god.
So we're gonna do that, and then I'm just gonna scroll back up, and we're gonna swing again. This time it's gonna be a 21 to hit, and we're gonna swing the ding.
At least somebody's
That's
getting good rolls.
11 damage. Dude, I told you, I'm the chosen one. I don't understand why there's any doubt here. I've not once had like any bad things happen besides like my sword getting stuck because of my immense strength.
Well, this is the moment you kind of have to face whatever this damage does.
Yeah, I'll be the one to take it. It's all right.
Next attack. Need to join. Change.
I'm trying to see if I got anything else. Yep, that's all I got, I suppose. If I try to leave, it would get an opportunity attack, so I'll
Very much so.
stand my ground.
Okay. After you is Doug. Oh no. It got close. What must I do? I must do the only thing I can do.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay, Optimus.
Wait, Doug, is that all you know how to do? Because, like, I don't know how you're gonna protect me.
Doug must protect.
Right, I get that.
Doug
you know
must
what?
protect.
You know what? You go for it, buddy.
Doug is protecting.
Well, Doug, you're there.
Doug, I
Yes.
believe in your greatness.
I love how this
think you can
middle.
protect all.
Must protect.
Believe in
Okay.
yourself, Doug. Pull out
Tell,
your
tell
power.
Joey that Doug will protect him.
Doug will protect you, Joe.
Is the main boss called Dig? So you got your dig and then you got your dugs?
No.
Dig, your dig,
Doug,
and your
your
Doug.
dogs. Is there a dig around here? Where's
No.
Dig?
No, Chucky, you're Dig. You keep digging all the terraforming. You're the
Oh.
final boss. There we go. All right.
Oh my god.
Now it's your turn.
That's
Wait.
my turn? Alright, I'm just gonna go north.
He won't
and
be
keep
able to
going
make
north.
it. Yep. 5,
Yep.
10,
I'm
15,
just gonna
20,
chill
25, 30.
north. You know, I'm going to follow the river up above, far away from this encounter. That's what I'm doing.
You're gonna dash?
Yeah, I'm dashing. I'm not engaging this.
Zigg,
I'm out of spell
Raph?
slots.
Wait, how are you already out of ice level 2?
I am out of spell slots. I used 2 silvery
He
barbs.
burned through them double fast by using his reaction,
Oh,
and
Yeah.
then they failed all the time anyway.
Yeah, they pass. He passed, eat all of them to try to incapacitate him. So that way it gives us time to get through or do what we need to do. But
It's
didn't
the
go as
years
planned.
Your
that-
super efficient action economy at burning all your slots for nothing.
Yup, I know.
The life of a
So what
wizard.
This
What
is
I've
the
noticed
problem.
is that magic sucks, and you just need to hit things.
So
Like that.
so anyway, I started blasting.
Now, you can't say that because freaking Dahagru was a godsend for the party in hell.
I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
All right, so my crossbow, which by the way does not consume ammunition because it's repeating shot infusion,
Oh, yeah.
did 10 damage.
That is fantastic. You see that with
Alright.
this hit, it actually gets smaller. Enough pieces have been broken off that it has shrunk in size.
Surgical precision.
Nice.
Do you move?
Wow.
Yeah,
so
I'll go
all
and move behind my new friend Doug.
Doug will protect.
All right.
All right, after Z is Gruck.
Gruck is.
Gonna not give a fuck.
That's lame. That
Come
is
on,
lame.
Gruck-chan.
Gruck's
Yeah.
gonna punch him.
Gruxon.
17 to hit.
17
For
will hit.
6 damage. Then Flurry of Blows. That's 8's not gonna hit. That was almost a nat 20. Another 8's not gonna hit. That was
No.
a useful Flurry of Blows for sure.
New damage,
Man,
new damage,
imagine
new damage. Need to
not-
change.
Freak. That's my turn. Just call him a little freak.
Consume, I must.
Good luck.
I don't even have a bonus action.
2. Well, it failed them. Nice.
I really hope I'm wrong with what this thing is, because if I'm right, I've already resigned myself to death.
Well,
Unable. Change.
Man, you're really about this change. I can help you. Really, a nice little therapy session. Talk it through, you know.
All right, Tyrus,
That's all, dude.
it's your turn.
Click. Oh, okay. I got trapped in the corner, so that's an 8. That's
Stop
right.
it.
I sure do love fucking D&D Beyond rolling. If only they just stopped using fucking like some sort of manifestation of dice and just let the thing roll. Be sick.
Yep.
Are you moving away or standing your ground?
Oh, I will stand my ground. Until Doug tells me that he needs me to protect, Doug will protect.
Doug's fucking dead. But
Yeah, Doug, he doesn't
I
have any
mean,
flesh, bro.
I'm in a
Don't fucking
pretty good
disrespect Doug
spot,
like that.
guys.
So anyways, I fucking leap at wherever the fuck Ziggurat is and throw him at the beast.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm invisible. How would he know?
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
other
just
thing.
know
You're
it.
still invisible. You haven't dropped
You
that.
smell. That's why. You're a stinky boy.
I should do this just to remember.
We're gonna forget where he is. He's just gonna blend in the background.
I'm just gonna watch as my whole party gets slaughtered and be like, yeah, I'm going back.
Dude, I'm the
Back
chosen
to
one. It's all awesome.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. After
The next
Tyrus's,
3 hours, we're just gonna be sitting here and like I'm gonna be hitting it, and it's not gonna be effective. He's gonna be missing me, and then yeah, it's just gonna keep going on like that until we both
Yeah.
quit.
Until dusk comes and then it starts hitting.
No,
And then I
fuck,
cast darkness and then make it so it attacks normally.
You don't want to fuck with Tyrus, bro. Tyrus is at half capacity.
Was that the blasting again?
yeah, Doug go blast, blast.
Well,
Told you, dude, Doug is gonna protect me. Like Doug's just gonna keep blowing chunks off this fucking thing, so he can't even attack properly.
Doug. Doug must blow this thing away, 'cause Doug made a mistake.
Oh, yeah? Did you, Doug? Would you care to elaborate on that, Doug? What do you mean you made a mistake?
Doug made that.
Doug.
What is that, Doug?
It's Doug's dog.
Yes, pet dog.
Interesting. I think I may have use for you, Doug.
Doug wanted a puppy.
Doug wanted a what?
A puppy.
Oh, okay. You like cut out and it was like Doug wanted a pog and like I don't know about you, but that's my favorite porn category.
Oh.
Huh?
Doug a
That's my
freak.
girls.
Doug a freak.
Wow.
Doug wanted a pog. Doug ended up with a puppy instead. Doug doesn't know how to get the fat white girls.
Well,
So, moving on. Zig.
oh, it's my turn.
Are you gonna start molding Earth again?
Still invisible. Gonna keep going north, so I'm not seen by the monster. Oh.
Cool. Second monster
All right,
appears.
just wander off into another fight. We'll see you later.
Yep. Sorry.
Like when all of you left me the one time to fight that one fucking thing, and then Dave got his ass handed to him by a fucking
I
horse.
ran away. It's not my fault they joined, okay? I want that
And
noted.
why would the chosen one run? That's wild.
The chosen one was exploring as
Z.
his civic duty.
Okay.
All right. I don't have too many options, so we're gonna keep blasting.
Pew.
Frig.
Oh, a good hit.
A very good hit.
And 8 damage.
Nice.
8 damage.
Yes.
Nice.
You take off another good chunk. It gets smaller.
All right, and I'll start recording a backup message in case we get killed.
Good call, honestly.
All right, Gruck.
To the person who finds this, we all died fighting this dog.
Doug's dog.
Doug's dog. He said he could protect, but clearly we all died.
I don't know, man. I mean, I'm at max HP.
Like, I mean, I'm just.
Yeah, to be fair, he's doing an okay job so far. I am also still at max HP.
I mean, his
So,
first turn, he walked in and double crit the thing.
Yep.
True.
Yeah, but what has he done since, you know?
Hit it for max damage at least once.
Yeah, he's
And
been
then
solid.
another
I
damage.
feel like
And then...
Doug
And
has
then he's-
protected, honestly. Doug is definitely like Doug's my homie, bro. I have faith in Doug.
Doug has put in work. Not lying.
Yep.
Okay,
Old Eldritch Blast.
Gruck.
Gruck! I guess I'm just gonna punch it some more.
You may try.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not
Well,
happening.
a 9 doesn't hit.
Nope.
You know what? I'm going all in with my last key point. Flurry of blows!
Good luck.
Okay, that's a hit. 18 to hit, and then
Furries, he
25
blows.
hits. That's 2 hits.
Kinda good.
So that's 14 damage total, it looks like.
Kinda
Wow,
good.
look at you being useful for once.
You know, the words that come in your mouth don't have to be heard.
True.
How bad a Billy
You
beat
see
up does it
that
look,
its
guys?
size got smaller. It is wounded. It is
Now
also.
it's- Now it's time to tame it.
No,
You
no.
also
no.
see that its
saying
speed
make a
is
great Coliseum beast.
increasing
Oh no.
because its size is smaller. Dave, you will be
Yeah.
attacked 4 times.
Oh god.
Mamma mia! Laws of averages. Fucking get something but crits.
That one will hit you.
It's got
that
a
one went up.
+7 at least? Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is what I think it is then.
I just haven't been able to get above a 10.
I think he's just nerfed the thing a little bit.
Alright, so you're going to get hit with a bite attack.
That's
So good.
unfortunate.
How much damage did that? Ooh.
Several hundreds.
13.
That will be 17 damage, Gruck.
Oh,
So,
Man, rest in peace, Gruck.
I see.
So, anyways, I start digging a hole with my greatsword for Gruck's corpse.
Safe bet.
So,
I'm
Gruck,
gonna mold
it
Earth
took
3
a
graves.
large chunk of your flesh out with that bite, and you see your flesh gets absorbed into the beast. It grows after taking that bite.
Oh my god.
Hey, I was using that.
You
This is
also
bad,
see
guys.
that part of it starts to change with the very flesh
mia.
you
I
had.
swear to God, did you just give this thing
That-
poison damage?
That's not good.
I hope so. That'd be awesome.
It was nice
Doug
knowing you
could have
guys.
a poisonous dog.
What?
Like,
No,
I'm-
you fool! You
I'm
fool! How
doing
could you?
this
How
for
could you?
Doug. No, I'm doing this for you, Doug. Don't worry.
Oh my god. Guys.
You made it more vile for the living.
No, I did this for you.
I'm not
Jesus Christ.
living.
The party wife is here.
I am the chosen one, Doug. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing.
Oh my god.
After that will be Tyrus.
As it should be.
Ding.
The only solution is to jump into
hit.
its mouth.
There's a 16
That's-
hit.
Yes.
A solution.
Come on, we know you can jump.
8 damage.
Pretty good.
Mm.
You see, you cleave off a piece of it.
Did I cleave off the frog piece? Did I take away the poison damage?
Roll sleight of hand for your precision.
Oh, okay, here we go. That's interesting.
Look.
That was almost not 20, but it's gonna be a 15.
A 15 is enough to shave off the flesh that was
You.
Gruck.
Tears coming in clutch, being the chosen one. Here we go.
No.
Marcus.
Oh, not
That's
good,
it,
not
my
good,
turn.
not good. Need to save, need to save, need to save. He's gonna cast Cure Wounds on you.
Watch that point blank.
Oh, nice. He
Oh, I
does
would've
have a
just
different
put it
thing
up
than
to
just
misery.
shooting people.
It's just none of you have taken damage yet.
You're too
Yep.
kind to me, Doug. Would you like a place to live?
Hold on.
Don't you encroach upon my friend.
You'll heal for 19.
Wait, we'll
Would
be
you,
with
would
us
you,
together.
Doug, would you like to buy a timeshare?
Oh my god. Well,
How do you feel about really old turtles?
He turns to you, Z, and says, I'm interested.
Yes. Oh yeah, let me get my brochure after this fight.
Oh,
He's just
I was
gonna put
interested
the
right
dog
now.
down and-
And he sits down, cross-legged.
Oh, sad.
oh
Okay,
no.
okay.
Oh no. You just
Doug
distracted
can really
him.
zoom, bro. He ran over there, healed him, ran all the way back. Yeah.
The skeleton
Delilah?
behemoth behind
cool.
strikes. And it shrinks.
Yep. But not.
Why are you
Alright.
so small, Marcus? Jesus.
After that is Zigg.
Oh, am I far away enough? Like, from everything? Is it nice here? Is it beautiful?
Yes. Very much
Nice.
so. How far
I'll
are you
just
going?
say, as far away from the creatures as I don't see everybody and start building my mold earth in peace.
So anyways, 20 of these things pop out of inside of you.
There, I'm in peace.
You're off the map. Fair enough.
Yep.
Zigg has effectively left the battle arena.
Yes.
Say, he went back to the village.
No, he went
All right,
north.
so
I was right at his face. I would have been one shot from that
Yeah?
one attack.
I almost was one shot.
Z,
I haven't run.
all right, so you see, we've got a little town down to the south of here, and
Oh.
we can set you up with a rental for during the summer when it's really nice. They call it Golden Mountain now because it's such a rich place to live.
Doug likes
Full
the
of-
sound of this.
Full of exciting people. there's a turtle and a goblin and a robot or two. One of them's, we're still working out the kinks, but it's all coming together, baby.
Wow,
Oh my
Doug
God.
really likes how this is going. Do they accept the undead?
Yeah, well, anybody will be accepted as long as we all say that they're good.
Yeah,
I think
pipe in the
you-
background like, yeah, as long as you're not an asshole, we'll take anyone.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, Doug's a nice guy. Doug protects.
that's what we thought. That's what we
Oh my
thought.
God.
You pegged us for a nice guy.
That's
Anyway,
cool.
my turn's over.
Oh, Doug's very interested in this. So, tell you what, Doug will invest in this. And he's like,
Great.
Oh, but Doug doesn't have as much money as he used to have, but I hope this can cover it. And he reaches into a bag of holding, and he pulls out 160 gold coins.
Oh my
That
God.
looks like a great deal to me. Okay.
This
See, we got gold
this
from
is
that.
only a small portion of my wealth. I hope this can cover down payment.
This will. Okay.
Oh, very good. Luke, you may add 160 gold coins to your
All
inventory.
right.
I hope you're planning on paying me my fee for the defense that I'm providing for you.
Okay. Oh my God. Look,
All right. Now it's whoever
Gruck.
comes after me. Gruck.
Look, Rock. Dave.
Yeah. I'm
That'd be-
gonna disengage.
There you go.
And I'm gonna fuck off. Yeah, I'm gonna like put Z and Doug between me and the beast.
All right.
You
Yeah.
see, like, yeah. You see
There
Zig
you
over at
go.
the far edge, just like
Yeah, I see you over there. Like,
molding
Zig?
He's. Oh yeah, you have to drop your concentration to mold.
It's time
Yeah.
time for your
Yep.
union break, huh?
Yep. You just see me waving as I'm molding Earth.
It's also the largest part of the river.
Yep.
You're destroying
Yeah,
the
that's
river so
it for my turn.
Because you guys
Had
have
to have a
Everywhere
river.
he goes, he's gonna destroy your rivers.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right.
Ecological disaster in the making.
Need change. Kill in front. You join.
Nope. Good luck. Wow, dodges on nat 20s. Not
That one
like-
will hit.
Okay.
And that one will as well. So that will be
Gonna regen.
D6s.
Oh, good. Regen.
And that is plus 6. So that's 15.
Yikes.
It scrapes you twice, ripping a part of your flesh off. You see this flesh join the beast. Not that one.
Oh, this,
That one.
this skeleton's getting stronger.
Actually, the skeleton's getting much smaller. It's falling apart.
Oh no.
It keeps falling apart more and more as time goes on. It is significantly smaller than when it started. You can almost see cracks
Is-
within the bones as if it's going to break.
Was that the total amount of damage I took, or just
Yes.
from the one attack? Oh, okay. I was sitting there waiting for a second attack.
Sorry, I
Regenerate,
should have
though.
told you that.
Technically, it.
Hmm?
Oh no, technically it regen too, so it technically just double its effectiveness. Ugh. This sucks.
Alright. After the dog, it snaps its head, looks around, and goes, need. Tyrus.
Cool. So I'll start off with my bonus action to Second Wind. 1d10, 1d10, that's 100. D10.
Give you the HP.
So it's gonna be 7 plus 2 for 9 HP returnal. Swoop. And then we're gonna swing the sword. So we doing this. It's gonna be a 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
And that'll be a 10 damage.
Very good. You see this beast, though its sizes keep changing between larger and smaller, it appears, even though, as all corpses do, heavily wounded.
Oh, no.
After Tyrus, be Doug. Oh no, 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 no. Can't let this happen, can't let this happen. Ah! You've been wounded. Doug must protect. Cast Cure Wounds on you. 4th level.
Oh, yeah. How much did Doug heal me for again? I'm so sorry.
19.
19.
19.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm full health.
You're
again.
back.
He will
full
heal you
HP,
for
yeah.
16.
Cool.
Skeleton will not be able to make it. You see it, it's now just slightly larger than a regular skeleton.
Salute.
It tries to fight within the water, but cannot. Oh, no, 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 no. After you is Zigg.
Making my way over town.
Z.
All right. I move a little bit to the right because I'm going to take another shot at this thing. Clear shot.
Very good.
This is the firebolt this time.
Oh wow.
17.
17 will hit.
4 damage. Fire damage.
You see that fire is highly effective against it.
Yeah.
You guys are doing great, y'all.
And I'm done.
Very good, very good, very good, very good. Gruck.
Gruck
We're gonna go in.
is not going further. I'm
No.
not Ziggurat. Gruck is going to. I'm not get closer because Doug's gotta protect him. You know, it's what he said he was gonna do.
You're just gonna chill.
I guess I'm gonna get it a little bit closer, like up to where, like behind Doug, and then I'm gonna ready an action where if it comes up at me again, I'm gonna punch it.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Bum, 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 bum. Need change, need murder, change.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh.
How many?
What the fuck? I'm
it
gonna punch
faster?
it.
Uh oh.
Oh no! It's trying to crit you.
No, that's the skeleton.
Oh.
Oh, the skeleton backstabbed it.
If
Nice.
you're all curious, it takes 7 damage from my
Holy
punch.
max. Full max.
Yeah. That is one hell of a crit, man.
Shaved its whole ass off.
Tyrus, opportunity attack.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
Dave, did you roll?
13.
Yeah, it
13
took
will
7
not break
damage.
its AC.
Okay. Divination. Whether got any more divination?
No, he used all
He's
of them.
he's divinating the riverbanks.
Man, what a
That's another
dividend.
That one will hit. That one will hit.
Who's getting attacked? What's going on?
Gruck is getting attacked for one thing this time. 12 damage.
12. Jesus fucking Christ.
So that much.
You hurt, you bitch. What do you mean that's not that much?
So did
Scratches
it,
you.
Did it assimilate my flesh when it attacked me?
It did. It actually has some scales on it.
Did the skeleton knock that flesh free?
It did not.
No.
So it got higher AC as well. Oh god.
No, I mean that's not what my skills do, but I'm worried
No.
they're gonna fucking breath weapon at any moment now.
Oh god.
And like I don't know what kind of amalgamation of breath weapon that would be, like lightning and
Poison.
poison.
Yeah.
That would just be
Poison.
horrifying.
I hope it would be just poison, honestly.
It's
That'd
gonna
be
be
really
force
cool.
damage. That's what's gonna happen. The word
Hey,
nobody's resistant to.
after him will be Tyrus.
Oh, look, I just had my turn. Well, move me on up then. And then we will hit the swing the ding. That's gonna be a 19 to hit.
I will.
And that's going to be 8 damage.
Very good. Very good.
That will end my turn.
Okay.
I need to hurry up and finish. I need to warm up my chicken. I'm hungry.
Doug. Doug must
Doug, Doug, Doug.
protect.
Triple crit. Somehow gets 17 attacks.
One will hit.
Mm.
Oh, you didn't roll the second one. What the hell? There we go.
I think Doug got this.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
Doug is good, dude. Doug is gonna be my ambassador of the Coliseum, dude.
Zigg.
Have him make horrible amalgamations for me, and then
Making my way home. Working. This is gonna cause a
Z.
mess.
All right, it's time to charge in from the top side with the Great Club.
Nice.
Oh,
Go for the
yeah,
great cloak, Mac. Ooh.
bonk.
10 to
Luke.
6 damage.
You have earned the honor.
No.
How
All right.
is your attack killing it?
All right, I'm smashing it over and over. Like
Oh my
every little
God.
piece that twitches gets another smash. And I just smash it down.
Well
Like-
played.
Not even his whole body moving, his wrist just bends to smash.
Oh my god. Nice way.
Easy fight. No battle. GG no re.
Oh,
I
you
almost
did it! You
died
did it!
here.
And then the skeleton shatters into boned pieces and falls apart. You did it! You did it! You did it! You did it! Very good! Very good! Very good! Very good!
Heroically sheath sword
Mhm.
as the chosen one. You know, a real chosen one would put his weapons away all cool at the end of a battle. Unlike somebody who just has hands.
So, Doug, how are you liking your place around here?
No, it's fine. Doug likes it here. Doug was able to protect. Doug was happy.
Yeah. Yes.
Are the crystals still crystalline?
A few of them were destroyed in the battle, but the ones that are untouched is the big ones on either side of the bank.
I think we need to collect all those. They seem like likely contaminating the water.
No.
Yeah.
Doug knows. Doug knows. You're looking for water? Water good? This tainted water? It's simple. Gets cleaned out. Simple enough. But what truly contaminates the water is what lies north. Further than here.
You mean that guy doing the water earth melding thing?
Are you talking about that guy over there?
Yeah, that guy.
You just see me molding art still.
Doug, I feel vaguely threatened by that individual over there. Breaking the
Benign
Earth's
transportation. He switches his he switches
Wow.
position with you.
Oh, thank God! That was taking forever.
Doug, I don't feel safe. I must be protected, please.
Oh, okay. Benign transportation.
Thank you, Doug.
Safe on that side.
Thank you.
Safe on that side.
Ugh.
Just thumbs up.
I guess it's time to go look in the water for some fish. See how they're doing.
Thumbs up back at you. Doug protects. Doug protects.
Hey, Doug, you want to help me try and get rid of all this poisony stuff? It's not great for our timeshares.
I'm just gonna go walk in the water and look at some fish.
You see that the fish around here are still alive, moving.
Huh.
I'm gonna take a
Though
shot
you
Look
see
at
the
those good
bodies
little
around.
fish.
to take the 2 spell slots back. It's okay.
Give me
I
a
guess
nature.
I'm gonna. Oh yeah.
Sleepy boy Marcus. Oh, what a good dog.
An
Uh,
18.
You're able to tell, even though, because of the way that the fish are acting, it seems that this stuff is bad in the immediate environment. It's not strong enough to truly contaminate the river and the speed that it's moving at.
Okay, so the poison crystals are not the source of any problem.
It is
Okay.
not the source of the problem in the river. As a matter of fact, you can actually tell that if you go down the river and you see more fish in the area, You're able to tell
Oh.
that this ends up being very clean water there.
Gotcha.
Okay.
How's that skull looking? Is it like covered in crystals and gunk, or
It is completely broken in multiple pieces as that beast has emerged from that to take
Oh,
shelter from the light.
Can I harvest some of these pieces?
Well, I may as well see these ruins to the left side here, too.
Really,
Just a
Chuck?
rat. Oh, sorry. I'll wait. I'll wait for everybody.
I mean, if you want to, roll for initiative.
I'll wait for the party. Let them do their things, and then we go left. But I was the initiative.
I just want some dragon bones.
You
Make
will
some-
collect some bones.
Are they not dragon bones?
They are not.
So then, Brian, tell me if my assumption is wrong.
However,
here.
you would have to, your character may or may not know for that, Tyler, so you would have to make a roll of investigation or history against it to see if you truly know what these bones are.
So would that be necessary still if I am playing the progenitor of dragons?
Though a dragonborn, you are not fully versed in dragon ways.
Wow, it's like you didn't listen to what my character was supposed to be, but okay, whatever. Alright, you said investigation or what?
Well, it's kind of in the same perspective of a dragonborn knowing what Bahamut's doing.
Okay, never mind. Just, what am I rolling? You said investigation or what?
Or
or history.
investigation.
And they're both the same, so we'll just roll investigation. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's a 9.
You can tell, though it was a large beast with horns, it was not. It was bipedal, by the way the skull is shaped.
Not a dragon.
Alright, I'm adding some bones to my inventory.
So Brian,
Okay.
really quick,
I will label it mystery bones for you.
Oh, okay.
my assumption is that because it's clean water up here, dirty water down there, that the source of the river we've passed. Is that a correct assumption? The source of the foulness, anyways,
The foulness is north of us.
is
The foulness
Right,
is north.
but-
It gets
Yeah.
more
So it's
dirty as it goes
still
up.
north.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
We've defeated the beast. Do we want to continue north to solve that problem at the same time?
Give me a short rest at least, because I need my
Well,
spell
we can
slots
take
back.
a short rest. I mean,
All right, I'm gonna walk out of the river.
Doug knows. Doug knows. Doug says you're not ready. Doug knows.
Doug
Yeah.
knows what. What are we ready for, Doug?
Dead forest. You're not ready for
Dead-
We're
it.
taking a short rest, right?
Dead forest, upriver.
Yes. Upriver.
Well,
Upriver. Dead forest. Dead trees.
nah.
Dead everything.
I guess we can
Well,
do the ruins
good.
to the left here.
Good
Tell
enough
me.
Yeah,
for me.
let's-
Let's not do that yet.
Tell me.
All right, let's take a look at these ruins.
How's your corruption resistance?
What is corruption? Doug?
I'll have you know, I never have been accused of corruption.
Haven't you seen a purple fog?
Is that what happens when Grunk farts?
No.
That's more of a green fog.
Only on taco night.
Taco night.
Doug knows there's a darkness growing. A darkness
Darkness.
that will consume this island.
Well, Doug, why
seen
don't you
it deal
follow
with
it.
us?
Well,
why don't
we
you
can't
follow
allow
us
it to
home and We
consume-
can deal with that
we-
together.
We can't allow it to consume the island. This is going to be our moneymaker.
True. True.
I truly agree.
Doug has the investment. Doug needs to make sure that you're staying. But Doug knows strength needed to fight.
Well, we're going to look at these ruins first, and then
Doug
maybe
will tell you two
circle
things.
back on that whole dead forest thing.
Doug knows brother. Brother, evil.
You've got an evil brother. Is he the one corrupting things?
Is he only
in the
have skin?
forest, north.
Only skin and no bones.
Oh, wow. What the heck?
I missed it. What happened?
Oh
Why are you
my
cackling like a
god.
hyena?
Good darn it.
Fucking Doug's brother's only skin!
Yeah.
Doug's brother's
Skin but
just
no
a kid.
bone. He's a blob, basically, on the floor.
Jesus H. Christ.
Contrary to
Doug.
popular belief, Doug No's brother is made of bone.
Oh,
No.
okay.
I'm disappointed.
Also,
You've
brother
disappointed me,
stronger necromancer than myself.
Yeah, I see.
Doug's
We
brother
don't use the N-word.
has 200 skeletons with him,
Doug. That's a
releasing
lot.
releasing purple fog.
Mm.
Corruption.
I
Doug
see.
says.
We had them stand in a circle around me. I'm sure I could vacate quite a few of them.
Doug, I think we're all on the same page with the whole getting stronger thing before we continue north. But when we do so, would you be open to assist us in that endeavor?
Doug can help with the forest. Yes.
Good.
Okay.
Thank you, Doug.
Yeah.
You're
Doug
the best.
protects. Doug protects.
There we go.
Doug protects.
Now about these ruins.
Yeah, I'll
Yes, these
have a look at
ruins.
So, did we take that short rest or not?
Yes.
Yeah. Dead.
Thank
Look.
fuck.
Are those? Hey, look.
Okay, so I'm erasing my death message for when we were going to be killed.
Every time. That's.
Hold on, we still haven't gone to the ruins yet.
Yep. You never
Yeah.
know. We could die from rats.
Initiative.
Oh.
Mamma mia.
Who's gonna turn the rat into pink mist first?
I got a 13.
I got
Uh,
21.
21.
Oh, there's a few rats.
Yeah, there's a good amount. What do
Minion
I
rule
do?
on these guys.
Works for me.
Which is basically they have all 1 HP and they all go on the same turn.
Yep.
Which means it's not about the damage you do, it's about the quantity of creatures you hit.
That's fine. I'll use missile one.
I don't see Zig.
Oh,
what
1
you
second.
get?
Sorry.
Oh.
1 second.
Zigg,
1 second here.
you've delayed us for the last time, old man.
How many times are
we're gonna teach you this, an old man?
You whippersnappers need to teach you a thing or two.
Anyways, I'm about to eat some gummies, so we're now on a timer.
Well,
We talking like gummies? Just
We're
like,
talking gummy gummies.
hell yeah.
roll
knock
a
you
d20
on the
for
back of
me,
the bowl.
Brian. It's a +2 with that.
I didn't know you were cool like that, Dave.
Oh yeah.
Okay, there you go.
I'm a
yeah.
bad boy, don't you know?
Ooh,
I win. 21. Never mind.
21.
Ooh, you're a bad boy.
Don't say it like that.
It's 21.
It's one thing for me,
Gruck.
Dave, but I don't know about you, man.
Luke's cool like that.
Okay.
He's our... I was gonna say he's our predominant old man player, but he doesn't play any old men anymore.
Gruck.
Yeah.
It's like robots
Alright,
and
you
women.
go first.
I'm pretty sure. I'm the old man player because I always be playing like 40-year-old characters.
A 40 isn't old.
That's old in like adventuring.
I agree.
Fair.
Go. Lead the way, Gruck. It's your turn.
I'm gonna go. Time to rat punch.
Yeah, smack the rat.
That's your distance.
Cool. I'm gonna ready in action. The first rat to come up to me is gonna taste my wrath.
You're a rat.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Tyrus.
My mouth is full of gummies.
I need to pack a fresh bowl.
Take your turn before you do that, Tyrus.
I'm waiting. Don't worry.
I mean, it's your turn. Take your turn.
Is it my turn? Oh,
Uh-huh.
okay.
Yes.
I swear 2 other people said they had 21 now.
Oh wait, yeah, it's Zig first.
Yeah,
They
so
lied to me.
don't be fucking dumb. Yeah, bitches.
They lied to me.
Zig.
Oh,
They're
well,
liars.
I'm telling you, I'm using Jim's magic missile to try to attack 3 of them. So,
Man, it's wild.
yep.
Which 3?
You know, I'm gonna do the ones in the back so that all those other 3 can go in and chill with.
So there are 5 rats?
4.
4 more left.
No.
Okay.
Now it's your turn, Tyrus.
Sick with it. Leap far as fuck forward. Thanks. Cool. Enter.
Okay. Z?
BRB.
All right, I'm gonna move forward, and I'm going to use disguise self to appear as Zigg. And then I'm
Please don't fight while you're underneath my feet, cats.
Yes. There we
What
go.
is? What? There's a. Wait a minute. Let me do a wisdom check here.
Oh, where's the water? I gotta mold earth.
Yeah. Wait a minute here.
Is that your turn, Luke?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Uh-oh. You're gonna get munched on. Oh no.
Oh, they're getting advantage.
Oh no, they're packing. They're pack tactics.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck 'em
So-
up.
So,
No,
Dave, that's you.
That's you getting attacked.
Fuck.
Fuck
You
him
got
up,
an
he
F20
says.
drat.
Man,
Yeah, forget
that's
that
a
one.
royal gangbang.
Yeah,
I haven't
so
even kicked in yet.
that's 3 of them.
God.
Just tell me what damage I take and if I die or not. I mean, I'll tell you that part actually.
Chewed to death by rats. Rip.
No. I'm just gonna do my whirlwind cleave and just cut him in half.
Plus
Or maybe
6.
he will die, actually.
19.
19.
I'm sure Doug will reanimate his corpse and everything will be fine.
I hope not.
I think you're
You're
down.
19
Damage.
damage. 19. damage.
19.
Oh, he died!
Oh, okay, bye.
What?
Yeah, Grook's dead.
It was nice.
What I was trying to say before I was so rudely interrupted by my internet is I'm down.
Yes, we all figured. We just
Yeah.
figured you died.
You died.
You
as
just
you
outright
lived.
died.
Yes,
Yep.
I actually died in
All right,
real
give me a
life.
death save.
Oh,
I gotta already make a death save?
It's your turn.
Oh fuck yeah, it's my turn now.
don't die.
1.
Rest in peace,
Oh, that is
bro.
a failure though. 9.
Didn't I get attacked twice?
Zigg.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yep.
Oh. Well.
Save me, Zigg!
I cast darkness!
Zigg!
No, I'm just kidding. I would use magic missile. I'm
Why are
not
there
dead.
2 Zig tokens?
Because somebody disguised me. Wait a minute.
Oh.
No. He would not go to try to save you because he has an imposter in front of him.
Zigg!
He's like, what is this? Who is this? Imposter!
I will remember this.
Because he has an imposter.
It was.
Dave,
it
you're
was
unconscious.
Me. I want you to know it was me, Dave. No.
So he's gonna attack the imposter.
And the deity spoke from the heavens. Bogman, just know Ziggurat is the one who has done this to you.
I'm sorry.
Dave, let me rephrase.
What?
Gruck is unconscious. He's not going to remember anything that's transpiring at this moment.
Well, I did it
Just
nonetheless.
all of
The heavens shook and everyone heard this deity say it was Ziggurat's
Darn, I'm
fault.
sorry, Luke.
Tears didn't.
You
Tears
All right.
didn't at all.
You must
Zig
have
does
blocked
not
it
like
out
to
then,
see
'cause I definitely
himself
said it.
being insulted.
Yeah, Tears
so-
wouldn't hear, a weaker god's message, somebody who isn't chosen.
Yo, fuck that guy.
All right. So you're attacking Luke.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What's your roll?
Lowest was a 13.
Yeah, that's not going to hit.
There's 2 other hits though. I
I
have.
don't see 'em.
18 and 16.
Both of those will hit.
Okay.
Okay.
So roll for your
7
damage.
there, and
Oh.
then 2 damage, so 9 damage in total.
And this is
Okay.
on the imposter.
Jumps. Well,
Is
just
this a
like,
concentration spell?
No, it's 1 hour.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Okay.
Dude.
Fair enough.
Oh my
All right,
god.
Tyrus.
Sick
What
on
the
it.
heck?
I guess I'll go between the 2 rats in the top and right, and I'm gonna do my whirlwind.
Nice.
Yep. I forgot how that works. You said they make make a dex save?
It's just a fireball, but close.
Okay.
What was the number? It was based on your strength. What is your strength number?
My strength is 16, so +3.
Okay, so they're both gonna fail.
All right, cool.
They're both
And
dead.
what
Dave,
is the damage?
it's their minion rules, so you don't have to
Yes.
actually deal more than just 1 damage to take them out.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Cool.
Yep, that's how I do like multiple enemies. They all go at once, but they're all just 1 HP. And dex saves is if they save, they're still alive.
Copy.
Yep. It's a 3E rule that I took. Anyway, Dave, you got 1 fail.
Another one?
You took damage while you were down.
Help.
Oh, there's two. There's two of you.
I hope you know this was intentional, Dave.
Please, God. Is this where Gruck falls?
Overconfidence
I'm
to a few little rats because he
I'm
took
so
down a
sorry.
giant dog
Look, I was
corpse.
about to make, but then I remember Luke was insulting Zigg right in front of him as Zigg. So I was like,
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Help
Doug-
me.
Doug must protect, but
kill the imposter!
the
On
two
the
living.
ground- on the ground, Gruck is just pouring foam and blood out of his mouth, and he's just fading in and out, and he just manages to get out. Help me!
Don't just see his fucking mask.
No.
Zigg
You
is
see
firing
my cleave cut your jaw. You can't speak, even if.
Oh my God.
Doug must
This
save,
is a
but
mess.
You're so
but
loud.
Doug doesn't have any items to use. Doug's out of spell slots.
There's blood
What?
pouring out of my
What?
mouth.
Doug doesn't know what to do.
Angry Zigg.
Ooh, Doug knows what to do.
Oh.
What does Doug do?
Uh-oh, that's not good.
His medicine was an 11, so even though he didn't make you die, he didn't stabilize you either.
I
Oh,
was gonna
so
say,
it's
did
up to the
Doug-
rats.
I was gonna say, did Doug just go, I know what to do, and he comes over and just fucking mercy kills me?
Okay.
Last point blank.
You wouldn't survive an Eldritch Blast from him.
Oh my God.
I called out the Eldritch.
Mercy kill.
I wouldn't survive anything, but just fucking help.
It's unfortunate, but now it's Z's
Oh
turn.
man, I dropped my sword on top of.
All right, I am going to go move
Oh, no.
straight south, and then I'm going to shoot a firebolt at the rat.
No. Stop ignoring me!
All right,
16's gonna hit.
I don't need two
And
self-loathing.
okay, and after that, I'm just like, ah!
I
Okay.
am Cigarette.
There's a soundboard for it.
am Cigarette.
Oh no, the rat's gonna attack with advantage.
No, my name is Cigarette.
Oh my God. It's great.
My name is
Did you have that one?
My cock is in your bum.
Oh my God. This is
You
where you
filthy
die with
fucking
that
slut
song.
next door. Do you, mum?
It's the rat's turn?
I
Whose turn
want
is it?
that to be my last
That's-
thing I'd say.
That's all Dave is hearing as he's like bleeding out in a fever dream. It's just that.
Okay.
Dave,
Oh, is this my moment?
the rat attacks you as you
The
are
rat
down.
attacks me? Okay.
It munches on your corpse and consumes you. Gruck has fallen.
This was both my favorite.
You shouldn't have deigned to be the chosen one. False claims lead to bad doom.
Oh my God.
Someone decided to stand in Ziggurat as Ziggurat.
Oh yeah, okay.
Ziggurat could have attacked another one. Doug could have tried
Yep.
to stabilize you. Tyler could have, not hit you.
What was I gonna say?
Does anyone know how to know Revivify?
Zig, it is your turn.
He just sees freaking the other Zigg run away as he's like, Like he's like, you think you're so special, and he's gonna go next to him and cast inflict wounds.
All right.
Oh my god, Duck.
Anyway, so Tyrus is gonna be standing here all alone.
Yep. With Doug.
That's all that matters.
17 to hit.
That's gonna hit
Hang,
him.
my,
You got me.
hang my corpse within my.
Does the spell
facilities
drop
in
when
the
you
ground.
fall?
I'm gonna eat your turtle friend.
Not the turtle. He's my only friend.
That's 21 necrotic damage on him.
Okay.
This is
That
Okay.
puts me out.
Yep, you're
Oh,
down.
okay.
Luckily, it wasn't a 26, so you're down.
Yep.
Does your spell drop when you go down? I'm assuming as such because you can't really, or is it just for an hour? Because you use disguise self, correct? Yeah.
If anybody, yeah, it's disguise self.
This guy. Let's see. Does it go down?
So how did you TPK today? Yeah, we just killed the shit out of each other.
More like they got ignored after.
I am upset.
I'm sorry, Dave. I didn't think it would actually kill you.
Yeah,
I
this
will
is
make
the,
sure
this is this
bring you
is
back.
the campaign that he will
The
kill
disguise
us.
self does not end when the character who casts it fall unconscious.
I'm sorry.
You make. Oh no!
All right,
I will
Tyrus.
make you my bring back Gruck.
Tyrus.
This is bad.
I'm sorry.
turn.
I was trying to drink some water to clear my throat.
All good.
Tyrus, at seeing his frogman friend perish, falls to the ground and wails and screams to his god, "Why? Why would you let this happen?" And
Does Gruck's god respond?
no,
I think he doesn't.
Oh my god.
Guess not.
This is
man. Yeah, Tyrus's god will send some godly love over to Gruck's god, and maybe a blessing can be brought down on the land.
oh man.
Doug.
Oh god.
That's my turn. I'm just gonna pray and cry.
Doug cannot. Doug could not protect you. Doug apologizes. If Doug could cry, Doug would. However, Doug will take vengeance upon what killed you. Faithful purple fart cloud.
I actually feel really bad. I didn't think I was actually gonna hit Dave while he was down. I'm really think of that.
The rat is blown into smithereens.
I only said it afterwards. I'm sorry, Dave.
Oh my god.
Do you have burial for him?
I'll just, I guess, kind of scoop him up into my bag.
Okay.
Dave, question for you.
Yeah.
Does your poison still persist through death?
It all collects within my mouth, and so it's just pouring out of my mouth as he picks me up. So as long as he avoids that, he's good. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
my god. What about our situation over here? I need to do a. Oh my god, hold on.
Doug comes over and goes, "But Doug must protect. Why hit yourself? Why hate yourself?"
He's an enemy to me. There can only be one me. And
Doug doesn't understand. Doug would love another Doug. Could you imagine the thinking power of two Dougs?
do a persuasion check.
You'd finally reach the capabilities
+4.
of one person.
Maybe.
That's a 19.
Okay. I'll let it live for now.
Should I make death saving throw?
He will be able to stabilize you
Okay.
as Doug proceeds to do his medicine check. This time, actually well. Shall we carry
feel
your second self
probably-
back to your town?
I guess I will allow it for now. I'm
Doug
gonna
tries
go
to
after
pick
it.
up and
Yep.
cannot. His arms actually pop out of his sockets, and he goes, "Oh,
I weigh 145 pounds plus
Okay.
whatever. I'm
Doug
carrying.
is unable to carry." Oh,
Wow.
would you look at that? Doug's arms are arm wrestling. Stop it. Please. Please, come back. Oh no. Doug's arms has run away.
What?
Please collect Doug's arms.
What? What?
Please
Your-
collect Doug's
Your
arms.
arms just came out. Where?
I'm too busy mourning.
He tried to pick up Z, and it popped off because Z was too heavy for him.
Well, either way, I have to go and check this body either way, just make sure that, nothing of wrong is upon this.
Doug goes chasing after his arms, eventually catching them and putting them back on.
Yep.
He comes back. So Chuck,
Expect
give me
you-
an investigation.
Oh, God.
Luke, what's your spell DC?
My spell DC is a 12.
Nope. Not gonna work.
What's your roll, Chucky?
8, so I wouldn't be able to pass whatever.
No, you wouldn't be able to see through the disguise. You believe it is
Okay,
yourself.
I was trying. Oh my God. He is like in inner moments of temptation of if Doug is not there. He's like,
Think. You can mold Earth twice as fast.
it's a genius idea. And I bring the body to the water and try to put mold Earth to see molds Earth.
What?
Come on! Oh God, the second self is useless to me. I should just kill it right now.
But curious, Ziggurat, you put it in this state. Would it not be beneficial to allow it to recover?
I guess so. Fine, for now.
Lesson to be learned. 2 always better than 1. Right? Doug says.
First now.
Doug let me die, so I don't believe anything Doug says.
It's all because you lost your hat and you were just.
Yeah, I never picked my hat back up. That was the problem.
I will make it my quest to find a way to bring you back in some capacity. It may not.
Listen, even if you can't, I've already made another character.
See, that's exactly how you need to play this.
Wait. Hold on. I did
Yeah.
mention he had a brood earlier, one of his 400 children.
It's not actually. It's a 100% different direction.
I was joking, Dave.
I know.
Alright, so I guess
I won't kill this one, I
I'll-
promise. Oh, but before we go on, do I get any XP for assisting in Gruck's death?
Well, assist with this minion of myself. Unless you want to destroy him yourself, but I don't care.
Doug is unable to carry.
So I must carry the corpses of 2 comrades.
That one
This
not
is-
dead.
I weigh 145 pounds.
No, this is a clone of me. I was convinced it could be of use. I will be tinkering with it later.
So I guess Tyrus will, I guess, toss the out of gnome Z over his shoulder.
Okay.
Right,
Perfect.
it's disguised as me.
I know.
Yep.
In this moment, though, Tyrus is not concerned with the duplicity of Ziggurat.
Yep.
Tyrus actually feels bad for killing. I really didn't think it would play out that way. I 100% thought Ziggurat would have, like, killed the other rat, and then I should have realized that that is not what Ziggurat would have done with a second Ziggurat.
Mm-hmm.
Do I wake up by the time we get back here?
It's a 45-minute walk back. So you still got 15 minutes or so.
Okay.
He's gonna speculate and just start trying to tinker your inside to see if your form is.
While
More
he's being
significant than
carried
his.
and walking?
No, once we get him on the ground for 15 minutes.
Oh. I see.
Yep. Let's hope I don't mess up anything inside those insides.
That's right.
So, question for you. Do you know what your insides are, Chucky?
Yeah, no, absolutely not. This is why he's trying to discover what his insides are like.
All right. So for 15 minutes, give me 2 rolls, and they're both going to be investigations.
21 and 12.
All right, Luke, with
21
those
should
numbers,
reveal the disguise.
yes, the 21 will reveal his disguise.
Wait a minute, this isn't me. Oh, it's freaking Z all along. You joke on me. I was about to kill you, even though you're still laying unconscious.
Yeah.
After the 15 minutes have passed, you awaken, and actually, that would bring you for your time frame on the spell.
Yeah, true. The spell's gone.
Okay, you can go ahead and delete that Dave.png.
What?
No.
It's the token for
I'm gonna
Gruck.
have to disguise myself as Gruck.
Oh
That's,
my god. Yes.
You know, disguise yourself as a dead man? Have you no fucking shame?
Look, honestly,
Clearly
it's gonna
not.
be- that's not worse than what I would have done. Because I mean, I'm probably gonna try to salvage some of your.
We
poison.
should remember Gruck as he lived.
You make a very good point. I shall make a statue right next to mine in the water.
That's where he
Thank
would have
you.
won.
Thank you. You know,
Yep.
some of these people care.
I will try to jump across the river.
Roll in acrobatics.
Oh, I rolled out better. You want me to change?
Oh,
it to
that
acrobatics?
works perfect.
Okay.
20. You jump, and you seem to have that weird spring, and you're like, even though it's not as far.
Yeah.
I'll take the
I'll
bridge.
try acrobatics. For
Gruck
next.
never died. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
There we
As
go.
long as there's a bridge. If there's no bridge, then I'm going to.
I'm gonna go lay Gruck's remains in his home.
Yep. I shall make a
Yeah.
statue. I'll make a statue next to mine.
Oh, we need to go see the overseer guy.
Lawrence.
I am busy
Yeah, Lawrence.
laying Gruck to rest. Do you have no heart?
I have a contract to fulfill.
Ow! God damn!
Not even more
So
important
mad
than work.
party is truly the neutral of neutrals.
You know, Z-Word's hurt. Okay?
Hey, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Look, you were the chosen one, alright? Chosen to die.
You lay his remains underneath where the trapdoor is, and he's now in the underside of the dungeon, resting
he
in
always
the
wanted to
water
be.
there.
Yep.
So anyway, Lawrence.
Oh, greetings and salutations. I assume there was a death amongst you. I do not
Yes.
see Z with you. I will
No,
mourn
no.
for his loss.
Well, that aside, we need to
Gruck,
build
you
a
seem to be
new.
talking in a very odd way, but I will let it pass.
This is good. We need to build a new home, possibly a resort home or lodge, or a skeleton.
Man,
live
this Gruck is really genius.
Were you... I am confused, Gruck. Do you want this skeleton to live with you underneath the river, as you did the rest of your compatriots?
No, this one should probably live somewhere,
Can't.
somewhere off out of a way where nobody cares.
Well,
I
if
mean,
he wants to,
with
if
a
he
good
wants
view.
to, if he wants to live underground, it's not like anyone's gonna be wanting to flood that anymore. So
Hey, at least got one person, like each person in. So,
I did get one sea dweller.
And he doesn't even want to be down there all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Dave. I feel so bad.
You know, as a tribute, we should get more sea dwellers under the name of Gruck. Start sending some more message bottles out there.
Glass is
I'm the
very
Christy
rare.
Dragon
I would
now.
advise doing multiple pieces. A few should
You
be
have that
fine.
jar. You got
Yep.
the jar. Take care of my snail. I just remembered it.
I can't. It doesn't speak Draconic.
I'll take
Oh,
care of it.
yeah, we killed some kind of horrible beast.
The snail is underground somewhere in the
I'll-
in the
I'll
in the
go
tombs.
over
So
and find it one day.
Oh, is that the snail? Is that the snail that moves towards you and just kills you if it touches you?
Yes.
no,
Yeah.
no.
No.
Joking.
Could
I'm
be.
gonna go.
Fuck around to find out.
I'm gonna grab it. I'll go grab it. I'll figure a way to get it.
Rip.
Accidentally crushes it. Well,
My
It would
snail.
be on his person, so if anyone would have it, it would be
Oh.
Tyrus.
Oh.
Well, no, the jar is there. The snail I let go into the underground area,
Yeah.
Oh.
so he's just down there
I
somewhere.
see.
Come on, Snaily, Snaily.
I will add that into the things.
Okay.
Okay.
it's just gonna go lay by Gruck's grave and mourn
Every
him.
day. Yeah,
Oh,
morning.
God.
I made a snail depressed.
Well played. You have.
Regardless. Congratulations. I have confirmed that the Vile Beast has been defeated. Adding in 600 coins into town reserves.
Oh,
Now, new
What a
total
cost.
is, I want to say 1,020, nope, 1,065.
1,065. Well, you know what? Sign me up with the upgrade. I needed it.
How much
You
gold
needed
did Gruck have?
Well, you were touching his remains, so it's all.
Yeah, I guess that's what you know.
Yep.
Well, that's what I'm saying. How much did he have?
Dave,
Dave, what was Gruck's like?
How many
much gold?
cash did I have?
Yeah.
I had 10 gold.
Oh,
it's,
fuck.
it's not
I
being
thought-
buried with you.
I thought you got like 50 from like one of the chests we found down.
I'm pretty sure I gave that to someone.
No,
Ah,
he split
gotcha.
it. Yeah, he split it
Ah.
amongst.
Listen,
Huh.
Alright. So, I guess I'll add 10.
Yep, 10 gold.
Okay.
10 gold.
So
in the
I'll
name
let
of
you
Gruck.
guys decide. Since
Mhm.
this campaign is turning into a as much as I can murder, should I add a murder list or a death
please.
list
Yeah,
into
yeah.
Please.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm a
I
Add,
Or-
add like a
lost.
stone step just
it's
in
dark-
the town that has our
That would
names
with
carved on it.
Ziggurat
It's
do
Darkest
though.
Dungeon Graveyard.
Yeah, Ziggurat would make a grave like the stone.
City Graveyard. I'll start listing out the names of players as
Yep.
they die, what level they were, and what class
Yep.
they were.
And it doesn't cost
And-
anything.
And then there will be
Ziggurat
one
does it.
special thing called Accretia, multiple deaths, and just keep tallying that up.
I would say maybe add a small little quip about how they died or the situation that caused them to die.
Mhm.
It'd be perfect.
Okay, death
Yep.
by
Eaten
betrayal.
eaten
That will
by
be the
rats.
quip.
Eaten by rats.
No,
Oh my
no.
god.
His death
Devoured
was
by
his,
rats. There we go.
his hubris in thinking he was the chosen one.
He was chosen.
Actually, I'm gonna actually leave that tidbit up to the owner of the character. Dave,
Okay. Yeah.
what
Yeah,
are
I
the
just wanna
words you
say
wish to
he
have?
he was chosen.
He was
He was
chosen.
number one.
He could just quote. Yeah, Ziggurat will
Alright,
quote that
those
as,
are the
yeah, he
words
was
that
chosen
he will
and
have
eaten by
written.
rats.
Reason
Yeah, I
of
didn't say what
death.
I was chosen for.
Yeah. So Dave, it
Yeah.
will literally be Gruck, level 2, monk, reason of
But
death.
specifically,
He was chosen.
specifically Gruck Longtongue. I want my full
Okay,
name on
Alright,
there.
so
Fair enough. I'll put your full name.
I need. So when we spend the
Gruck, the
gold
longest
for
tongue.
the town hall, what's remaining left right now? Let me check here.
Town Hall. If you go into its fun little thread there, it costs 900 gold to upgrade it.
Yep.
So if you were
What does it cost to build a house for our skeleton?
depends on what
Library
type of
we
house.
should try to get.
What kind of choices?
Well, you can always just have him stay within the town hall for now, or you can end up building, a carpenter's home. No, you can't. Hunter's shack, farmhouse, gatherer's hut, small little tent, if you will.
Yeah, library. That's what I need to get.
But Coliseum for money.
Because you
Library
can't,
for
you
now.
don't have actual homes until the carpenter's building is built. Then
Alright.
once that's built, you then get standard homes, log houses,
start-
large homes.
Right.
So it's
we
ultimately
All
up
start-
right,
to you guys.
I guess it's the carpenter's home.
Oh,
You need to have a standard. You need to have a supply of wood before you can build it, though.
oh.
Oh,
Steady supply of wood, which means
Can
you
we
need to
just
complete
level up
the.
If we
Town
go for
Hall.
Town Hall will level us up as a players.
Yeah.
So-
Maybe I wouldn't have died.
No, you would have just died harder. I'm sorry.
And then how much remaining do we have left after that? if we
You
buy
will
the Town Hall?
have 165 remaining.
Okay, can I sell my Emberstone and 77 gold to combine that together to make 300 enough to get the library?
You want to sell?
Hmm?
Well, there's a problem with that.
We don't have a merchant.
There's no one to sell
okay.
to.
Let's make a watchtower.
Why do we need to spend the money? Why not save it for?
Let's make a watchtower, and then that can be his house. He can live in a watchtower.
Very well.
Well,
All in favor of town hall upgrade.
yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Raise
Very
this
well.
correction.
A total amount left 165. I've heard a vote tally for a watchtower for 150.
Let's do it.
Aye.
That is 2 4 and 1.
Fine.
That is 3 4. A watchtower will now be built.
All right.
Where would you like
No.
to place the watchtower?
North edge of town, so we'll see anything coming from the Black Forest of Doom.
That area?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
I feel like Doug's gonna make this into like a wizard tower on accident.
Yeah, maybe. Well, Doug
No.
at least. Now at least we didn't cheat Doug. So there you go.
Alright. So, the river will now flow this way again.
We're good.
This area will get closed off. And
So we have a
it
little,
will
like, crevasse area.
pool in this area here.
Man. Thank you, Brian. What if I did the top of the river? What would have happened? It
Yo,
would've cost-
hear me out.
Chucky,
Mold
FYI.
Earth until you make
Mhm.
the water turn into an effigy of Gruck.
Oh my god. Well,
Make
I
a
was gonna make a
frog face.
statue. That's what
Make
my
a
whole
f-
plan was.
Make a frog face of the whole water system, bro. Then he will be
Oh my
carved onto this earth. That's what I'm
Freaking
telling you.
God.
This is our recompense to Gruck.
Making a frog face on. Brian, can you draw a frog face on the water?
No, that's the whole water system around the
Oh.
fucking thing. We're gonna
Gotcha.
fucking make two little islands for eyes, and then fucking a little like roundish face, a little mouth that's gonna be land. Golden Gruck Isle.
But you see, the problem with his molding earth and such, he's not going to touch the water. So it's going to kind of like his mouth and eyes are just going to connect to one point of the edge.
You see this line that just boop, 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 boop.
He's just gonna mold the earth. It's fine. Don't worry about
Chucky,
Yes.
for warning for you, there is water damage to buildings. They can
Ah.
wear away.
Fair enough.
Oh no.
it. I'm telling you, the most efficient
Make
way for
bridges.
water to flow is to make a Gruck-based landmass.
We should have made more bridges actually, because we still don't have a way. Well, no, we have a way to the other side. Yeah, we do. So, oh no, we
Come
don't.
on this way.
We don't.
Not on that side.
Not that side, guys. Oh boy, don't ever
Even though
go
for some
east.
reason you keep going this way.
Just leap, man. Just leap. That's all you gotta do.
Ziggurat does not do that type of athletics.
So you can pick them up and
we-
throw them.
Invest in the next tier of town hall or whatever.
Yes.
I make a little 3
So
Yeah,
that
level
means
up.
everyone will be level 3 when they enter. in.
Yay.
So Dave,
All right.
Yeah.
what's your new character?
I am Theros.
Oh, Are you a wizard?
Varos or Theros?
Theros, I am multiple things. I am an artificer and I
Oh
am
my
a
God, you
wizard.
Another artificer. That makes 3 fucking artificers.
I'm mainly going to be a wizard, but yes, I do artifice things.
Are you
Oh,
gonna
that
be
was
another divination
fantastic.
wizard?
Somebody
No,
artifice me some gear then or
I
something.
like to sing with blades.
Oh, blade singer.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Alright, well, I am the only martial class we got. I'm here for it.
You are the chosen one, after
I
all.
sure
Oh,
fucking am.
I'm evolving into an armorer.
Boop, boop,
Nice.
boop,
I
boop,
will
boop.
not. I will
I-
unfortunately not evolve to the point where I will have a better form of artifice.
We almost lost 2 party members this day, but
Yeah,
and it wasn't even from the evil creature, the main boss.
All right, so
Look at martial archetype.
Dave,
Yeah.
Charnel Hound.
What?
Charnel Hound was the name of the monster.
That is not what I thought it was.
It's an edition 3.5 monster.
Oh, you fucker. Darnell Hound?
Yes. CH.
He comes from the hood.
Wait, CH? What?
CHARNEL. Charnel Hound.
Oh, Charnel. I thought you were saying Darnell. I was like, what?
No, Charnel Hound.
oh,
I'm not gonna look it up because I'm lazy, but thank you for the information.
Oh. He is a beat. You nerfed his health, yeah?
What are you talking about? I increased his
You did.
health.
Man, we fucking got
Remember,
through it faster than
Doug
I think.
crit.
Bro, Doug was beaming.
Oh,
I
Doug
was
crit a couple
also
times.
fucking-
Yeah.
Doug was there beaming it consistently. Doug did a total of 114 damage.
Listen,
Didn't
How
make
much
us
did I
do
do?
wisdom saves? For his frightful
I did
presence?
not have Frightful Presence. Instead, I had the changes of size to the amount of attacks it made.
Ah.
It still had its sunlight sensitivity,
Jesus
though.
Christ, AC 26? It's a miracle we even hit that fucking thing.
Yeah.
You're looking at the wrong thing.
Yeah, no, its AC is only 15, but it's got 190 health.
what? This is nice because I can.
So when I
Yeah,
typed
I genuinely was like, I thought it was corpse mount. I was like, there's no
well,
fucking way.
all I know is we killed that, but then the rats were the real threat.
Yeah.
Rats were the real threat. That is
Yep.
correct.
Because the rats weren't at disadvantage.
The biggest.
They had
problem
advantage
was
because they surrounded one person.
there was a lot of things that went wrong there. It was a, first you went in front line.
I baited.
Yep. Me. And Zigg.
So,
Yep,
the
Zigg,
other
you
thing,
baited.
Dave,
Yeah.
what's your race so I can make you a token?
So he's custom lineage.
Let me
I
rephrase.
imagine he
Okay,
would-
let's do this then. Stream settings. Change windows. I'm just gonna go second screen. There we go. So you can see my side here.
Wow. What a background.
Hey, what do you want?
Type in Goblin Wizard.
Chosen Goblin Wisp.
This man's not chosen. He does the
Good.
choosing.
Goblin 9.
Not Goblin 9.
Oh, I like that goblin. The Goblin War Chief. Look at him.
Where is he? I don't see
In the bottom right.
him.
That's the Goblin War Chief. That's Goblin 14.
No, 14.
Oh.
Okay. What the heck is a frostman?
Just- Just be the blue one there in the corner. The other blue one. Or the white one, I guess.
Actually, yeah, give me that one. That's Theros. That is
Yeah.
Theros.
This right here.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
Holy
Theros.
crap.
I've made up for my slaying of Gruck by choosing the ultimate.
Yes, he is.
All right, Dave.
Theros.
What color
Does he
eyes?
constantly shake?
Bright blue, like the cyan. Yeah.
All right.
Good.
This is your highlight color first.
Dark blue.
How dark we talking? Are we talking like towards black, or are we talking like actual
Like
dark?
right there's fine.
Okay.
Yo,
Other style.
you gotta give him Guy
Oh,
Fieri frosted
that
tips.
wasn't the right one. Why did it change all of it? Yeah, it was not supposed to. That one. Body, what color?
Like a dark gray. Yeah, like there.
Body shine, leave that as is. Chateau.
Guy Fieri frosted tips.
Dark, just black.
Okay. Leave that as such. Very good. Download.
Theros.
There you go.
Intimidating.
Let's see how long Theros will live.
Somebody
Theros.
just the fuck out of me so I murked him.
Theros is my power gamer move, so Theros is going to live forever.
Yeah. That's a.
Theros
I'm
is gonna
sorry.
outlive time itself.
Look. Well, we'll be both really living out time to ourselves then.
I feel bad still.
You've left that snail without someone to call their own.
Well, you know, if a certain DM would have just let the snail speak Draconic, everything would have been fine.
No, he's right.
Now just put Luke disguise. Correct the Luke.
What did you
Grug
what did you just say?
TNT.
Dead?
Ah, it hurts.
Listen, listen. I would almost die too. Technically, I was like one of the possibilities of dying there.
Man, y'all gotta get some better fucking sprites out here, man.
I got my better sprite. Theros will look deep into your soul and judge whether or not you are worthy of being chosen.
Lol.
Tears needs not.
He's a man that comes from space.
Should I change my look now that I am an armorer?
Would you like to?
Oh, dude.
Maybe.
Can get you a whole new
I'm not-
token.
it's funny either, because I'm not joking. Theros has the wild spacer background. He came from space.
Lol.
Sick with it.
Brian, when is my discovery
Alright.
gonna happen,
All-star.
by the way?
He's nuts. So, Luke, what kind of infusions you got armory over there? You can you make me swole?
Let me see what I can do now. I'm doing some kind of lightning thing next level.
That actually can coincide with me. Like, what do you mean by lightning? Because I mean, I do use the lightning breath weapon and lightning resistance and shit.
Lightning launcher will allow me to
Hey,
have a
Luke.
range.
You looking at my screen?
Yeah.
I found your token.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's just a fucking droidica.
Or you could be
That's
this
a toy
one.
rolling.
Yeah.
My God.
Why not the R2D2 at the top middle?
Oh my god.
Mm.
How about a circus golem?
That is the story of the day.
Lol. Warforged Cyberpunk. Oh.
Colossus, Warforged
Sorry, two
Steampunk,
there.
Fighter,
Yeah.
Iron Defender. Let me know if any of these seem like what you're aiming for.
Oh, that
Yeah.
guy. Yeah. Look at the big one with the armor right there.
All right. We can go
Give
up.
you a funny little face.
I might get a funny little face at some point. Actually, yeah, we can do that since we can recolor it. Yeah.
Just has like
Let's-
a fucking transaction screen. Thank you for
Yeah.
your
Is
purchase.
shadow.
Let's make the outfit silver.
Hold on. I gotta
Okay.
open it up. Alright, so this is the line.
Oh, the line can be black, and then the body can be silver.
Should roll 2 of these. And then...
Let's go there, because I can't go too black on things. Alright, and then you said silver. Any
Yeah.
tint to the silver?
Yeah, I guess bluish. That's fine.
Okay.
Kind of looks like his
Accent.
tits.
How do you want your belt arms, that sort of color.
I think gold is pretty good.
Money, money, bitch.
Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go.
Oh my god. Profiteering.
Shine.
The Profiteer. That's a good
Let's
title.
go a little more. That
Alright.
works. Shadow.
So,
Yeah.
Face color. What do you want?
Light blue is good. Like, yeah,
You like the
there
light
we
blue?
go. Yeah, I like the light blue.
All right, very good. You good with this one?
All right. Yeah, yeah.
Very
So,
good.
Dave, what was the final title Gruck earned?
Oh, I've got the final title on hand. Hold on. The list of titles, excuse me.
Oh.
I'm sure being slain in that manner earned him one last one.
Oh,
Yeah,
not
I've got to add at least 2. So give me one moment.
He who is devoured twice. He who devoured is the first title. The second one just says twice. ...
Oh.
Twice. Eaten by the fucking big ol' weird worm do, and then yeah. If Tears dies, I think I might play the Angelic race, whatever it's called, the Azamar.
Those are pretty good.
I've rarely
Especially
been
if
able
you
to,
choose one of like fire, you can just set
Currently-
yourself on fire
wait.
and win.
Wait, who's the longest right now living from us all?
Okay, I've
You,
got my
Chucky.
title when people are ready.
Oh,
You have survived
ready.
every session.
holy crap.
Okay, so my final titles are The Chosen One, Fan of the Great Michael Tyson, Slippy Boy, Unlucky, The Possessed, Moist, The Hopper, Rat Poison.
Alright,
Yeah.
now Brian, can you go look at D&D Beyond so I can roll my D20s so I can have them for the future?
But did you want to watch? I can redo them if you
No,
want.
what? No, not you.
No,
I
I'm
know.
talking about
I'm
his
doing-
divination 20s.
Yeah. Yep. Or do it when he can see it. No, Gruck deactivated!
Yeah, you're gonna have to let me know what Gruck had while
I see. All right, Chucky.
we all
Zigg,
see.
You
Right.
ready for the rolls? Alright, I'm doing the rolls. Pew!
Hope you know you're still broadcasting, Brian. So
3,
That's fine.
and you can see the other one, and the 19. 2 of the opposite treasures.
Da, 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 da,
Good.
da.
Yep.
That's a pretty good roll to have.
I just need to increase my crit range. I miss that in fucking D&D 3.5, having a crit range instead of just 20s a crit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you could always go fighter champion.
Yeah, get that 19 there.
But not be a behemoth? Sure.
I mean, it's up to you.
I'm already behemoth, bro. Already done my level up.
I
Weapons
can't
that
wait
fade.
to...
Did it actually carry over for the stuff that you do have unlocked?
So it looked like I only got the weapons that hurt. I feel like some other stuff should have came in, like my... Oh wait, no, there it is. Resistance training. Oh, I forgot to use my resistance training. I mean, I
Oh
only
man, that would have been
one time.
effective. Yeah.
So I got my whirlwind attack, my martial archetype.
Speaking of, Dave, have you done your stuff or
Done my what?